Looks like they're actually just able to recreate the magic. Three members of the defense, or 4 members, 5. Let's make it the whole team. And what is with this first
they
point?
had to come out swinging, and they really did. Space went back to their main role, and they look like a whole new team once again.
Wow. Just in case, Sean trying to push up with this Punisher ultimate. Are they going to be able to find anything? No. Storm able to get 3. There we go. That's exactly what you want to see. Sean goes in, but unfortunately will die. And this looks almost like exactly what happened the first time around for them.
What is going on? This game is so scrappy. We're going to get about 2/3 of the way through this point before we get another fight. And they still have another 3 ultimates for this
they kill Pablo!
Pablo!
He goes down. They're able to stagger him so hard, but they stepped off of it for a while. Storm just goes down for free. What is happening? The moon haunts you as well. 4 kills!
It's 4, 5. Oh my god.
Khonshu rises. Oh my god, Surreal. They push it all the way through the second point.
Like
They need to use this.
Might be over.
Oh no. They need to use the ults now.
They have the combo. They can still win this fight. It just takes one good Groot ultimate.
And unfortunately the Groot ult didn't hit too much, but don't get off the point. Don't C9 it. Don't C9. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no, this is so rough. They're staying on it.
The rest of the team can come back. Snuggles is back.
Are they going to be... oh, no. Sue goes down. They do have Jeff, who's going to be back up, and this is going to be so much healing if they're able to do it properly. But unfortunately, Groot will go down. But I think this is...
gone.
That is going to be it. But still, what a push.
Blue point 2 is insane amount of work for a minute. Base is pulling out the hero Rolodex. They were playing Captain America first, then they were on the Mantis, and then they were on Jeff for OT, and now they're on Loki. What can't they do? If they perform on this, it's unquestionable that they are one of the standout players for this set.
Yeah, I want to see it. I really want to see them go crazy here. 3.5 minutes, though, is what they have to work with here. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see now how they are going to hold this. They're giving up a little bit of space, which is understandable. That VRB, they're going to have to replace that, as you just saw. Storm not dying just yet. They're trying to
come down to that first point, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is
Sue who almost died?
Yeah, no. Oh god, that was so close there. Punisher could be off the turret. Taking a little bit longer for them to get through this choke. This Loki putting in so much work, though. Absolutely love this pick. This is going great. Snuggles actually able to find a pick. There we go. Now they're going to be walking with it.
They have to back up. Mojangles has to back. That was their only thing. They can't give ult charge for free.
Yeah, no, they can't do it just yet.
Checkmate dies.
Yeah, yeah, checkmate. Are they going to be able to get it in is the question. Punisher will end up going down, but they need to refocus on the point. You need to throw it out if they're going to be able to. Health pack right there. They will be grabbing it at 2 seconds on the Yonk is what I know they're waiting for. And now here we go. I'm waiting for the moon haunts you. There it is. Who are we going to see die from it? Snuggles takes down aim assist Aaron. And there is the Invisible Woman ult as well coming out. Wonderful copy from the Loki. There's the ult from the Psylocke as well. It's going to be able to take out some clones. Does end up kills. Right before she gets her ult. But here we go. Checkmate does have that Storm ult. Is it going to be able to kill anything? No. What are they looking for here? Very good lamp. Checkmate does go down. Are they going to be able to kill anything with this, though? Loki maybe looking for anything. Magneto in the air. Waiting for the dunk. What are we going to see? Does end up taking down Groot. Space Turtle as well as going down. Monstro comes out. The whale does find nothing, and they take the first point. 70 seconds left on the clock, Surreal.
I didn't even realize they stood off the point. Oh my god, we have a match on our hands.
Oh, this Moon Knight, yeah, they're going to have it so soon. 80%, we just saw it at 60%. It's already at 80, 84, 85. Here we go. They're going to keep building it up. This Punisher just going to be walking for it. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to be walking it down, but it's just one good combo in a moment is going to be enough. One good combo is all they need, but Snuggles dies!
But Snuggles is dead.
No, that is so unfortunate. Up top, he was looking for anything. They might have to Groot ult early. David going down as well. Checkmate goes down. Oh, no.
I think that's first point.
No, they have to save these ults. I don't know about this.
I don't know about these.
They needed to save them. I think they all just had to get back together. Oh, Sean is able to get one. Green comes out with one as well. That's a few members of the defense going down. They just have to back up. If they're able to get the combo, Moon Knight and Groot, come on. I want to see it. They can win with it.
One more fight in them.
One chance. One chance, Surreal.
They have 3 ultimates.
No.
Mojangles has nothing.
Snuggles.
Snuggles.
No. No, man, come on. That is not the time you want to be going down at all. They need to get in there right now. They're going to have to stall for Snuggles. Loki able to copy to get that Sue ult. They don't touch. No.
Mojangles.
Oh, so unfortunate. I just want to see Space do more for the more on the Wolverine. Checkmate, of course, their Storm got banned, which they were on most of last game, if not all game, I believe. Now they're going to be playing the Rocket Bucky team up as well there on the defense. Oh yeah, we have a game on our hands with, you know, Iviilitia. I'm going to see how far they take it. But here we go. Let's see. Oh, Wolverine not able to right-click in time. There he goes, all the way up. We see him in the sky. That is a great pick there onto Leo. Beautiful. And now here we go. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to push this through. The clock is going to start ticking for Iviilitia. What are they going to do here?
Up his Buckies.
Oh, hold on. Wait, Space Turtle actually goes down. David actually gets 2 refrags on Mantis and Punisher, though. Massive, massive. Holy Lord. Oh, there's the infinite ammo. Here we go. That strange shield means nothing to him. There we go. Armed and dangerous. They end up taking down Leo, but will get revived with the BRB. But again, a little bit too deep goes the Bucky. Checkmate goes down. But now the defense already going to be losing 2 again. Are we going to have the Groot ult here, the Regroot ult? There is the Luna Snow ultimate. They need to walk onto point with it. Here we go, Sean. Able to live for right now here. Possibly going to look for that Groot ult here soon. Wolverine trying to build up the ult again. Yep, there it is. There's 2. Oh my god, they're just able to get it.
They just lost the second point like that. This is just game 1, so they're going to make another last-minute stand, right? They do not have a single shield. They do not have anything to defend themselves. He's able to get his ultimate faster than his support and pull people like that.
Oh,
no, it's a disaster.
Oh no, 5 big booms from Bucky. No.
He fumbles the ultimate at the very end, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. I think they just get this whole point off of that alone. Yeah, oh no! The BRB. Bucky's right back up just like that. Oh my god, Militia with 4 minutes on the clock. Gotta get in there.
They need to get in there right now. Here we go. What are we gonna see? Oh no, there it is. God of Thunder getting anything? No. No. And just falls over. And with
4 minute half. What happened?
Okay. Mojangles.
2-2. They might be switching everything up. Aim assist Aaron going over to DPS.
Oh, yes. Nope. We're going through a few different picks there. I was like, okay, Squirrel Girl, and then I saw Spider-Man and Blitto, and I was getting a little bit worried there for a second.
I was getting very concerned. I'll also, if it was a Spider-Man, oh, hold up.
Wait, don't.
30 seconds
Do we have aim assist Aaron heading over from the Sue Storm onto the Spider-Man?
Yes, we do. And if this is played well with that Venom team up, he can blow up anybody. Don't forget, it's also CC in you. You can
exactly.
Use it to counter Strange ult or Root ult if they have a bunch of different options.
Oh, hello. All the way up in the air, baby. Oh, the Wolverine 1v1, but I think this is Space Turtle winning this? Yeah, no,
Space Turtle wins this.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. Are we going to be able to get out? Sean and Green Knight both go down on the side of the Good evening, everybody, once again, and welcome back to another week of the RRL, of course. I am Vixarius, joined on my left, once again, by Shuvi Senpai. Welcome back, brother, for another week, and welcome back to everybody in the chat as well. Shuvi, how are we feeling?
Feeling pretty good, my friend. It's been another week, and I guess the people here really like me because I thought this was a one and done thing. But yeah, I'm back, guys. Glad to be here again. Glad to have another week of RRL in the books because, my goodness, it has been a lot of fun. And for me, after understanding a lot more about the game, you know how much I've been playing. I know how much I've been playing. It's been really fun, and the fact that I get to witness even more of that. Yes, victory! It's my win.
Yeah. Yeah, he has been certainly hooked on the Marvel Rivals. I mean, I have as well. I've been playing with you a bunch. So It has been a very good time indeed. And like I said, everybody, welcome back for just another lovely week. Shuvi, we have an exciting game one coming up for us tonight. If you guys don't know, it is going to be KC Ayres versus the Pillar Men. It is going to be a very action-packed game. Two of my favorite just teams to watch overall for such an exciting game one. And I'd also like to take a little bit of a look at what maps we will be playing for this weekend. If you all haven't seen yet, we're going to be starting off, I believe, on Hell's Heaven, if I am not mistaken. We're going to be heading right on over to Spider Islands after that in Tokyo 2099. And finally, of course, going to the Symbiotic Surface in Clintar. A lot of great maps here for week number 4.
Yeah, personally, obviously, we always say this because we always want to see a map number 3, but I really want to see Symbiotic Surface. For some reason, I have been having a lot of fun on that map as of late, and I really want to see it. So hopefully we get through Hell's Heaven and Spider Islands, although on that end, first time we are seeing Hell's Heaven on the RRL from what I hear, because week number 1, you guys didn't get to have it, so finally we're going to see some strategies.
Yeah, we really didn't get to see any of it on week number 1. We were about to go to a game number 3 at one point all the way back then, but unfortunately, due to some time restraints for some players, they were not able to make it, so that match had to be canceled, unfortunately. But today, finally, we're going to be going over to Hell's Heaven. Domination maps in general are just exciting. I just love Domination. But, Shuvi, to talk to us a little bit more about the teams that are going to be playing today, how about we send it over to our lovely analyst desk, as always, Aluk and Sarale. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much, Vix and Shuvi. We're back for another week. Look, how you doing?
Doing fantastic. It has been a killer day for me, and I'm happy to be here with the Resilient Rivals League once again. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Now, before we get into any of the notes and analysis we have today, we want to remind you guys that thanks to all of you guys watching, we have finally hit affiliates. So if you guys have your Prime or anything like that, please drop a follow, subscribe. It really helps us out, and it helps push the production along further. Now,
I know we've been pushing a lot for, Team Res, Team Discord, our own shop. So, these little bits really go a long way. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there, but I'm very excited to have this available as well.
So the first thing I want to talk about is there have been some slight roster changes going into this week. First things first, Ayres, who was playing in our first game, absolutely no roster changes. But for Pillarmen, who actually did rather well last week, Intuit, their support, is actually out this week, and Ambazar, the Captain America player, is back in, which kind of throws their team composition a little bit out of whack. What do you think about that so far?
Honestly, we have 3 strong frontline players over on the Pillarmen, so we might see some awkward plays, and this is one of the things that makes leagues difficult when you have players who are coming in and coming out, and it mixes things up. I know the Pillarmen have a coach, and it's just a question of whether they plan for this kind of eventuality or possibility, and see if they have some extra tools in the box, so to speak, to make these adjustments. Pillarmen seems to be one of the teams that is constantly changing out the cogs in the machine, so hopefully this week it turns into another dub for them. They're going against one of the giants here, the Resilience Rivals, with Team KC Ayres.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to be the bearer of bad news. I don't have much hope, and unfortunately for Shuvi, at least for this series, I do not think it's going to a Game 3. Not because I doubt Pillarmen, but when you switch out one of these important roles like a support and try to flex into the role, you're going to have a clear like disadvantage going into it. They're not going to be as experienced playing in this role, especially because they've probably been playing DPS or tank with the team beforehand. There still might be some synergy there, but they become a weak link that's pretty easy to focus out. And when we're looking at Ayres, Claire has been one of the dominant hit scan players. Personally, as much as their Widow is really good, I personally think their Hela is better, and if they play Hela into this matchup, two-tapping a support and crippling the team is really easy.
Like, Pillarmen haven't been really successful in terms of dive compositions or even running a couple of characters who can harass, so I feel like domination is really going to be their struggle here over on Hell's Heaven. I really think that the Pillarmen kind of take the lump, focus on winning on Spider Island, and taking it to a game 3 of Symbiotic Surface. But like I said, they're going against one of the giants here, so good luck.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm expecting a 2-1, though I am hopeful for Pillarmen to even reverse sweep, but it is unlikely. I think Cactus Arms and Illicit are really strong frontliners comparatively, and it just feels like they're a little bit outclassed at the moment.
Again, going back to the whole switching out things, because Pillarman, Ambazar, Lilith, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because you know these players intimately, and I'm still trying to catch up just because of all these changes, and it makes it a little bit difficult. But like, they have 3 Vanguard mains, correct?
Yeah, they do have 3 Vanguard mains. Ambazar has only played Captain America throughout the whole thing, but they are the lowest ranking member on their team, so it's also gives them a pretty weak link that you can target ban, because if you ban out Captain America, what does Ambazar have left?
I think this gives an opportunity for Pillarmen to play, so if they're not comfortable with playing a duelist, like Thor is always a great pick. You could also have the Thing providing additional crowd control, peel, just to make sure the backline is safe, so that the other members of the team can focus on doing damage. But Triple Vanguard right now in the state of the game is very difficult to pull off, even more so than Triple Duelist and Triple Support. So we'll have to wait and see if any of these ideas come to fruition, or if they really pounded out some team synergy so that you have the 2-2-2.
Yeah, I don't think there will be a Triple Vanguard. I do think that City Ocean's primarily going to be playing DPS or support, or we might see Lilith flex into one of those positions as well. X2, their newest member, is definitely playing DPS. They did fantastic with it last week, and they're going to continue with that this week. But it's just, with all the shuffling of roles that they're doing, I can't say I'm not looking forward to this game, because I am, because they can potentially show us a lot, but I don't have high hopes for the current roster.
There's only one way to find out, because first, like I said, we got to go through Hell's Kitchen, and it might be hell for the Pillarmen, but hopefully, they'll be able to take it back over on Spider Islands. Is there any more notes? Are we ready to send it back over? Because I'm ready to see how this plays out.
I think we are. Vic, Shuvi, let's bring it back to y'all as we get started with game 1.
Welcome back on over to the caster desk, as this guy is... You're just ready,
waving
huh?
with a look, man. I'm ready. We're both ready, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say the Jazz Hands, of course, for game number 1 as we head our way on into Hell's Heaven, all the way down in Antarctica, Shuvi. A little bit of a ski trip for us. We get to go all the way down south.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty icy down there.
Yeah.
Today's match, dude, I'm super excited. Honestly, I'll be real with you. After week number 2, of course, that was the first week I was here, I was super excited for this specific matchup because I saw how hype Claire was, and I also experienced how hype City Ocean's gameplay was. So personally, that's going to be the matchup for me today. We've seen some crazy stuff coming out from City Ocean. We've seen some crazy stuff coming out from Claire. Will we see these two clutch it out for their team, right? That's what I want to see from these two players tonight. Claire is hovering at that Spider-Man. Probably
Here
not
we
happen,
go.
But,
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Honestly, at this point, I was going to say, we have Nostra as well, hovering Magic. This looks to be a little bit more of a dive comp, but honestly, who knows what's going to be going on here?
Yeah. I like it though, right? Sometimes if you're gonna look for fights, you just gotta brute force it. So gotta love it. The Wolverine being taken out early, I do love that. It's going to be the thing locked for Illicit, man. Dude, I talked a lot about Claire, but my god, Illicit's thing is absolutely filthy as well. Holy moly.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that was just disgusting. I remember seeing that, and my lord, was it great? And that is an Iron Fist save as well. City Ocean is protected here. The Pillarmen want Iron Fist to come out here, Shuvi.
The funny thing is, they did this last week, and they actually did let City Ocean play something else. I think there was a match last week that the Pillarmen played where they did lock in that Iron Fist and just didn't play it. It was almost a bait in a little bit of a sense. So let's see how this also goes. We've seen this before, and it's going to happen. I love that Captain America ban as well, because it definitely means that Casey Ayres has done their homework, targeting out Ambizar, as well as the grouping ban, which means now our double vanguards up in the front line, which has been the Captain America and the Groot hover for Team Pillarmen. They're going to have to swap things over. It will be the Thor and the Magneto, but this kind of changes up what the composition wants to do in comparison to having the Groot as well as the Captain America.
I'm really looking forward to just... They are running full... Look at that, the dive. Now, my question to you, and I'll explain this for everybody in the chat in a second. When are we going to see the Gator comp? You know, when are we, you know, maybe...
No,
I know, I hear Sorale giggling, but I don't think we talked to him about the Gator comp. And I don't even know if he knows what it is yet.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
I know you showed it to me yesterday, I think it was, and I knew exactly where that was going. Right? As soon as you told me, hey, have you heard of the Gator comp? I'm like, oh no, it's coming.
Yeah, and for those of the unaware of the beauty, the go all tanks with one rocket. I saw 5 tanks with a singular rocket, and it might have, you know, opened the doors to heaven for me. Oh, wait, no, Spider-Man.
Hell's heaven?
Wait, we got baited. What happened here?
See, here's the thing, though. This is definitely a little bit more right? Because you know the other team has saved the... What is it? Has saved the Iron Fist. I love Nostra going over to that Namor. You also pair it up with the Luna. This is going to be pretty good when it comes to dealing with City Ocean. We'll see how well prepped City Ocean is to deal with this. As we are going to start looking for that central fight now. It's got a couple seconds until it opens up. There we are. Illicit sitting up in the front as the Thing, getting healed up pretty nicely. Nobody really taken dangerously low just yet. City Ocean almost got sniped down, but he's completely fine as he's going to get healed back up. Who will be the first one picked? What do you think, Vix?
I don't know. It looks like Illicit might be able to do a smidge damage for his DPS in the back. This Thing is just honestly everywhere up front at the moment. Jump back, and it's going to be Nostro with the kill into Ashes for our first pick. And the Domino, it might just keep going right here. Low, falling awfully low. Ult is ready. I can see it coming out here in a second.
Wow.
There it is. Buffer in time. Going to be onto the Luna. Just shy of death here, but not wanting to die just yet. But there it is. Omkabo going to go down. And the point for right now, I believe, is going to go to Casey Ayres. Oh my god, a great kill on the Bucky there. And Illicit on the Thing. Like we said, it is just so scary how proficient they are at this. But the point's still not captured as the Pillarmen going to be using a large wets. Oh my goodness, the Cloak and Dagger, and now Giganto's coming in as well. Alcyon going to find a kill there on the large wet, but Luna, there's just so much happening. The point's not even taken yet.
See, this is why I wanted to watch Hell's Heaven, man. The fact that we couldn't get it during week number 1, that is absolutely devastating. This map is so short when it comes to walking all the way up to the point for both teams, right? Because it's about the equal amount of distance. As there we go, Omkabo going to get taken down. This is actually going to buy a lot of space, I think, for Casey Ayres again. Yeah, there is the point taken. So one of the biggest things that I do love about Illicit, and I will say it here, because I don't think I really mentioned it before, he's so good at picking up moments when aggression is completely down. Because remember in the first fight where Ashes got picked off, as soon as Thor went down, Illicit started moving up into that choke point. He is denying any other entry and any support from coming in through people who is behind him. I love the way that Illicit plays, and with that, they are going to gain control. 23%, but everybody from Pillarmen is back now. They do have 3 ultimates, and Cheaper Town Hall is available. City Ocean, he's going to pop it. Let's see how it goes, because he's already picked up 1. Ashes is going to pick up yet another. There's a flank coming in from Ocean, and there's people just falling down everywhere from Casey Ayres. Control is going to go back over to Pillarmen, and that's exactly what I'm talking about for these players. Well played on the control back.
Yeah, 37% gained from Casey Ayres. Not bad at all. Some great ult usage and just overall aggression, like you were talking about from the Pillar Men. The Chiguan Xiaohong, of course, used from Iron Fist Ashes, following up so beautifully as well there on that door, which is just allowing City Ocean to be enabled so much. Like right here, we see a bunch of people getting distracted by City Ocean. Just so many eyes diverted away from the main fight where Ashes, and we can even see X2 Doubt. They're going crazy as well, being able to take down Illicit. The Pillar Men seem to have found their footing.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-2 trade. City Ocean's the only one that falls. Nostra's gonna fall down too. This is all over the place. Pillarman, you're right. City Ocean has been able to divert so much attention away that now even Claire's been picked off. And I talked about this before, but the stagnated death timers, Vix, it's not looking that great for Casey Ayres, as now the Pillarmen actually have more percentage over them inside of Hell's Heaven when they originally had control. They can't push out at the moment. So many ultimates available for Casey Ayres, but the longer it takes, it's gonna give Pillarmen even more time to gain those back. Nostra gonna get picked out again, buying more time for Pillarman to keep getting control. City Ocean is just unkillable up in the front. He is still going. He's punching his way towards the thing of all things. He will finally get taken down, but still, the amount of time that has been bought. Cactus Arms is also done. Maybe he has the portal to come back, but look at how much percentage difference there is now between the Pillarman and Casey Ayres.
Yeah, beautifully done here. A bunch of ults, of course, ready from Casey Ayres. Giganto did go out. Illicit able to find one on X2 Doubt. We're going to see a big return here from the Pillarmen, though. They have all those ults. Going to use Omkabo soon. Yeah, they're waiting for Large Wet to run out. Ashes with one. Large Wet with one as well. Like I said, this is the return of the ults that they needed. City Ocean with one of the Cactus Arms as well. Casey Ayres falling left and right here in OT. Sarkareth going to go down to Large Wet. They're trying to pick up the slack, but unfortunately will go down to the Bucky. Ashes up in the air, comes down. And I believe that is it for our first point. Actually, no, Luna's here. Halcyon, hold on. Up in the air, though. Ambazar trying to get a kill. Not going to find it, unfortunately. Is running out on the map. There's Armed and Dangerous. There we go. Two for Bucky.
No.
Make it even more kills for the Pillarmen. Sleet, I believe, is going to be the last one here on point. OT runs out. The Pillarmen take the Super Soldier Factory for themselves.
How did that Pillarman look so stable? That is incredible. I mean, up against Casey Ayres, that is probably one of the best performances I have seen from almost any team up against Casey Ayres. They are such a domineering force that sometimes you get overwhelmed. Pillarman, they're the ones to overwhelm Casey Ayres back. What a great take on Super Soldier Factory. Now we are over to Eldritch Monument. This is going to be pretty interesting because this is a lot more, I think, tailored to where Claire can do a lot of work, although from the looks of it, she's going to swap over to something else. Either way, I love the way that the Pillarman is playing this match already. The fact is, Omkabo has been so much more proficient, I think, on this Luna Snow over Halcyon, because Halcyon kept dying in the last match, or in the last map, I should say, the last round. Every single time they had ultimate, right? So the big Luna Snow ultimate to buy out time to keep Illicit alive was just not there.
I'm kind of sad, actually, that we didn't get to see the rocket here from Sarkareth going into Eldritch Monument. Yeah, I saw them hovering it for a second, and of course, with Claire on that Bucky, I feel like that would have been such an insane pick. But, you know, one underrated thing about the Pillarmen's comp right now is I love the Luna and Iron Fist team up. I feel like, you know, nobody talks about it that much, but for a dive comp, say, you know, if you have Illicit Sleet on you, it's a nice little bit of burst healing, you know, for the people around Luna as well as that knockup. Of course, you know, it's
always the interruptions. It disrupts the flow.
Oh my god. Well, unfortunately, can't get knocked up, but can die. A fat Agamotto there. 4 Cactus Arms. But unfortunately not going to be able to find much with it as that Luna ult is coming out. Going to be stalling for a while. Ashes has to come on back as Large Wet finds one onto Cactus Arms. Our poor Doctor Strange going to be falling down. Now Ambazar looking for anything. I hear a disappear as well. Use from Sarkareth a little bit early, but at least it's going to be able to keep most of their team up. It's going to disappear right now, funnily enough. The Ocean now back, trying to find anything. Yeah, X2 trying to get fixed where they can. They're going to be able to find 3. City Ocean finds one in Casey Ayres. Not looking good right now at all, Shuvi.
And look, Halcyon's at 96%. If they would stayed alive for about maybe 2 extra seconds and got a couple of heals off, they would have had the ult to look for the control back. There are no ults available for the Pillarmen, and this gives them even more time to build that up. I don't know how Pillarmen are doing it, but it's like timing is working out perfectly for them.
Literally,
These picks
yeah.
onto Halcyon is just immaculate. I don't know how it's working, but this time Halcyon is alive. As long as they don't get picked early on, this could be possible to pull. That could have been really bad if they got it, but it's not gonna work. Let's see what the push from KC Ayres looks like. This fight.
Okay, nice job. Yeah, that is exactly what you want to see. Clobber and Tom, unfortunately, not going to be hitting anybody. KC Ayres using the Luna ult as well. I guess to confirm the fight, you know, they really want this point taken. They don't want the Pillarmen to gain another inch. So, I can understand it. It's okay. They want to use it a bit more offensively than defensively, so you know it's okay. Illicit needs to back up here a little bit. Maybe a little too deep, that's okay though. But, of course, KC Ayres takes control of the point. Already 20% in their favor. Let's see if the Pillarmen can swing back.
Yeah, as you said, Illicit is stinging it right now. He is chilling at the moment. We'll see how this goes, because the thing has to hold up in the front line. Looking over on the outside of things, they need to push in, right? Ambizar has ultimate. City Ocean's got the cheaper Town Hall. Claire has got the ult, though. Okay, here we go. Cheaper Town Hall. Oh my god, Claire will just get obliterated. Ultimate invested too from the Bucky. Oh my goodness, Pillarmen is looking so strong. City Ocean is still going in. Ambizar gets a kill onto Illicit. Everybody from KC Ayres pushed back. Nostra falling down. If Sakurath gets taken down too. Oh, the stagnated death timers. It's 50% on the clock. Oh, 60%. I apologize for the Pillarmen. These stagnated death timers are not going to help KC Ayres at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. And they only have 30% to come back from a little, God, maybe less than a minute now to kind of gather up. Only having the 1-0 right now. And that's Claire going down. Illicit backs up, gets the Magneto bubble, and ults are going out left and right. X2 trying to find anything there.
Just denying entry.
Backing up a few people. Yeah, here we go. Disappear from the Invisible Woman as well. Back on up. Fight on the point. Next from going to be up in the air. 5-1 on the large wet. Kabo, at least with the Luna ult, going to be trying to do a little bit right now. Illicit doesn't end up falling. Claire finds one on the City Ocean. This is what they're looking for. They're going to be backing up on the point right now. Offering time is out, and that is going to be Kabo getting punched. Ashes falling as well. X2 down, and KC Ayres swing back effectively. But one good fight for the Pillarmen could spell doom.
Indeed. Halcyon, on the other hand, does have that Luna Snow ultimate, right? This could be a very easy hold for this team and maybe bring themselves to the 99%. 30% is not that long of a time, especially when you do have that Luna Snow ultimate. Pillarmen have a lot of work to do. Ultimate for the Thor about to come up. Ambizar on the Magneto will also have that ultimate very soon, but their ult economy outside of that is not exactly that great, although Doubt 70%. We've seen this Bucky do quite a lot of repetitions. He's got the again over and over again throughout this match. Halcyon getting taken down! No, Luna
City Ocean
again! City Ocean gets the pick, and this is looking devastating for KC Ayres again! It seems like the timing is just not there for KC Ayres. They get completely sniped by the Iron Fist from the side, and that's gonna do it. The again doesn't even come through. Overtime ticking down. City Ocean will deny KC Ayres the first map point, and the Pillarmen start out the series 1-0.
Yeah, beautifully done from them. KC Ayres able to find a good few points to try and come back from, but it's just not enough right now. Like you said, Pillarmen started off strong this weekend, 1-2-0. Love to see it with X2 being the MVP.
So consistent on the Bucky, the Winter Soldier, just slamming down his enemies. But can we talk about City Ocean, man? I talked about it, right? City Ocean versus Claire was going to be one of my biggest matchups for tonight, and City Ocean had such massive value. Their damage numbers might not be big, but that 11,000 was critical every single time he went in. Disruptions, picks all over the place. Halcyon getting picked off left and right. 6 deaths. Those 6 deaths costed KC Ayres fights. I love the way that Team Pillarmen played game number 1.
Yeah, no, look at that. 18 final hits from X2, 12 from City Ocean. They played just beautifully in tandem. Ashes and Ambizar as well, creating so much space. Oh my God, just played beautifully from every single member of the Pillarmen. And I really want to see what Casey Ayres is going to be doing going into Spider Islands, because I'm really hoping the best for them. I want to see a game 3 this weekend, and I hope it can be in our first set.
Yeah, Spider Islands, though, is where Hella can be really effective. We did see Claire procking that at the very start during Super Soldier. What is it? The Super Soldier Lab? I always forget what it's called.
Yeah,
but...
Super Soldier Lab.
Oh, I got it right. Okay.
There you
But
go.
I think in Spider Islands, Claire can have a lot more effectiveness with that. But on the flip side, City Ocean in Spider Islands can also get a lot of flank angles. So it's going to be a matchup again. I'm going to be very excited for map number 2, exactly as you said. But the logistics, in my opinion, do look pretty decent for Casey Ayres. I just want to see a map 3, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'd love our game 3s, map 3, whatever you want to say at the moment, whatever terminology you want to use. But yeah, no. Last weekend was really the week of game 3s. I'm sure you remember. I'm sure a lot of people in the audience remember as well. It was insane. Absolutely. I think it was my favorite weekend last weekend up thus far. It was just wonderful. And now going into today with all these great teams, I'm fingers crossed that we're going to be able to see another game 3 this weekend. I wanted Casey Ayres. I know they're going to fight tooth and nail on Spider Islands to try and get that game 3. But let's talk a little bit more about game number 1. We're going to be sending it over to the analyst desk. Gentlemen, what do we got going on?
First, I do want to give props to Ambazar. They played Magneto first time they've shown it around, and they did surprisingly well. There's a couple of key mistakes, and we talked about it last week with the character proficiency. There's going to be a couple of small things that I'm going to point out. A couple of people I want to give props to before I try something different this week, but we're going to get into that. Look, I know we talked about this a little bit. What did you notice, go wrong?
Honestly, for me, the biggest
look, you
thing...
are currently muted, I believe.
Oh, I am muted in Discord. That is my apologies. You're not going to hear me over there. We have a lot of things going on back here behind the scenes, so I do apologize. Yeah, honestly, I feel like again, the different changing of the team, for Pillarmen probably messed up the plan for Casey Ayres going into this, and I was concerned about that. And it seems that the Pillarmen are able to find something that worked for them. Remember, this is a matchup of coaching as well. The Pillarmen do have a coach, and I do not believe Casey Ayres has that. So they've been pure talent throughout the entirety of the Resilient Rivals, where the Pillarmen have been grown week by week with that help of a coach.
Absolutely, and you can see it additionally with that extra member of X2 DAO. Their DPS issues basically non-existent anymore. That man can carry. Now, for small mistakes, last week, another big important thing we talked about was character mastery. We've seen Large Wet play Cloak and Dagger basically almost the entire RRL. And one thing I want to say is for all of you who play Cloak and Dagger, please stop reloading. Switching to Cloak and switching back to Dagger is faster than reloading. Stop reloading please. It's so much slower.
Stop yelling at me, man. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to learn the game as best as I can. Honestly, after that showing too, I want City Ocean to teach me how to play Iron Fist, because that was another wonderful performance. But I don't want to glaze too much. For me, honestly, this standout was X2 on the Bucky, and I like that Claire tried to match it, but I got to play with Claire over the last week in some games, and she had me on Rocket for the Punisher, so I'm wondering if that kind of played into some of her comforts. But this is a smaller map. She's definitely a player who prefers longer ranges. So Hell's Heaven doesn't give you a lot of wiggle room to keep your distance. You kind of have to get in the fight. And X2 Doubt, City Ocean, they're both players who definitely are comfortable in close quarters.
Absolutely. City Ocean actually didn't find a lot of value on that first map. It was only in the Eldritch Monument that he was able to get truly unleashed. In those smaller corridors where there's not a lot of cover and not a lot of angles, he kind of struggled to get in. But that also is compounded by the fact that they constantly run Namor with the Luna team up, and if he tries to peek in early, he immediately gets hit by the slow squid, his position's revealed, and then suddenly his flank is dead.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of small things that go into that.
Casey Ayres tried really hard to use a lot of team ups in this matchup. We had the Namor, Luna, Thing, and Sue, and the Pillarmen just had Iron Fist and Luna team up, which does provide some synergy, which does, in my opinion, gets undervalued a lot, but like it definitely showed up here, especially over on Eldritch Monument. That being said, I'm really happy to see Ashes, even though they probably got even though it was Pillarman that banned Groot. We've seen Ashes play Groot quite frequently, but I understand that Groot being banned is to take that pick away from Cactus Arms. Ashes has to switch over to a different character, a different main. Pulls out Thor, which I think is the perfect answer to the Thing. The Thing is big. He's tanky. He provides a lot of crowd control, but honestly, against the damage that Thor can put out, it's not enough.
See, I think that's where we're gonna have to disagree because one of the strongest things about Thor is spamming that dash of his. But with the grounded condition from Thing, you're not able to do that. But Ashes went with a completely different playstyle. A couple of times we saw Halcyon do what looked like an aggressive Luna ult. That wasn't the case. I think it was week 2 I talked about it. When Thor goes in and he drops his bubble and ults, that kills any support. Halcyon had to ult to survive. That's what Ashes was going for, forcing support ults early.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you, but I think you're reading me a little wrong. I'm going to sit here and say you're right because that's how you should be playing Thor. If you're against a Thing, yeah, you have the damage to counteract the Thing, but you really should be ignoring the Thing. You're right. You should just be getting to the backline. You should be diving. You should be forcing their hands, and especially in a domination map where it is a battle of attrition more so than positioning and playing the map. You really got to make sure that backline is not able to get within range to, back up the frontliners who are brawling nonstop. Yeah, I know that's the basis of the whole Marvel Rivals as in general, but like I feel like it gets highlighted a lot in domination.
Absolutely. Now, I want to pull our attention over to Tokyo 2099, Spider Island's our next map. This map is really good for flankers. We're going to see City Ocean skyrocket in value here. But what are you looking forward into on this map?
Honestly, I think if Casey Ayres wants to counteract the playstyle of the Pillarmen, they have to ban Iron Fist. They have to get the rocket in the pocket, like to bring up the Punisher, or they play Mantis if that's still on the plate for them. I believe they have a player who plays a pretty decent Mantis to help player get more damage on Black Widow. I feel like both teams need to invest in one of their duelists and just let everybody else go to work.
Now, I'm going to take a different approach for this. Us at the analyst desk, we only really talk about what happens in the game. For once, I want to tell everybody how I would attack from one of these teams' perspective. And we're going to start with Pillarman. We've seen before on Central Park last week how much Claire struggled to counter properly played dive on the Widow. I think you ban Hela, you protect your Iron Fist, and you ban Luna's second rotation because they won't save it. They'll save the Widow that you left up thinking that you made a mistake. This lets City Ocean get a free pick on something that feels very uncomfortable to play against, gets rid of the Namor squids, as well as a very powerful ultimate that would prevent his dive, and it ultimately unlocks him. And I can confidently say they're not going to ban Iron Fist because X2's performance on Bucky was too standout. They're going to ban that first.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, go ahead.
It's a double threat over on the Pillarmen between Iron Fist and Bucky, but yeah, the Bucky was so good. It was undeniable.
Now, for Ayres, this is gonna sound weird, but they need to protect Rocket and play Punisher Rocket this game. It's gonna sound weird, but you are clearly the biggest threat on the roster. Play Punisher, they're going to dive you, pull out the shotgun, get the infinite ammo, and just mow them down. You have the aim for it. Don't try to match them on Bucky because you can't. You're definitely gonna ban it. Keep illicit on Thing and just play more close-knit together and brawly. There's a lot of ways that you can play around this that just elevate your team, but also ban Largewet's Cloak and Dagger. They've only played Cloak and Dagger and they did not look too good on Loki the one time they switched to it mid-round. But that's all the notes I have for attacking, at least for both of these teams from the draft phase.
So if you don't mind me taking the reins, I believe we're ready to get into the next game. Any further notes?
No, I've said my piece. Now everybody knows how at least my brain works from both of these teams' positions. I think we should get it back to our casters, get us into the game, and see a great set.
Take it away, gentlemen.
Hello, it is us indeed, the casters. Well, you know, we're right here, ready to get back on into it, of course, like they said, with Spider Island's map number 2, Shuvi. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm a little disappointed. I didn't get a way back from a look, man. What's going on here? The chain's been broken.
Can't believe these people.
Well, let's go into Spider Island.
Yeah, Tokyo 2099, baby. Here we go, indeed. I love this map so much. Honestly, it's one of my favorite convoy maps in general out of the few that we have. God, it's always a treat to play on this. And I'm curious to see, what the picks and bans, the bans and saves always. I am so used to saying picks and bans. It's been a thing for a decade now. Yeah. So, bans and saves, we need to catch on a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit. you hear me for the past couple of weeks also struggling with that a little bit too. But from the looks of it, we're gonna see the Pillarmen just looking for the same ban phase. From the looks of it, as we are gonna get that Black Widow out of here. But I do like this swap up, right? The one game again this week that Bucky is not banned, we are already seeing him roll over the lobby. So immediate ban coming through from Ayres. I do like that. Group being saved is also great because Cactus Arm will be now able to play his extreme comfort pick. And in the map like Spider Island, where there is a mix and match of open areas and very tight corridors for the convoy to actually move through, I love Groot. Right, this guy is able to wall things off. Cactus Arms on this character is absolutely insane. The Wolverine save coming through could, although, be a little bit of a thorn on the side of Cactus Arms. Hey, no pun intended.
Yeah.
That character will ruin Groot if he gets the opportunity to do so. So I want to see now what the response from Team Ayres is going to be. If they think that the Wolverine's going to come through, no ban coming from Team Pillarmen for the last one. This could be a bit of a weird flex that they're going for. I think it was these guys that did it once before too, right? Or was it somebody else?
I want to say yes, maybe, but well, yeah, let's see now. Are we going to see... Wait, hold on. Are we going to see an Iron Fist ban, possibly? No, it's going to be a Cap ban. Unfortunate. But that means at least City Ocean gets to be back on the Iron Fist, so, I can't really hate on it.
Yeah, but we get to see Doubt's Wolverine. Oh, it was Ayres that did it. Oh my god, we're reverse Unoing it this time around. The Pillarmen. I got information from Surreal that it was Ayres that did it before.
Well, indeedy, and here we go. Like you said, Cactus Arm's going to be on that comfort pick over there with the Groot. Going to help out a whole lot. Curious to see what else they're going to be picking. Halcyon still... Could be Invisible Woman either way. I mean, any support's a good support at this point. Sarkareth as well. With that Loki, be providing a little extra bit of DPS there. Some great utility, of course. Meanwhile, over on the side of the Pillarmen, Ash is back on the Thor, Ambizar on the Magneto still, who honestly performed very well there on Hell's Heaven, and I'm excited to see more of it, especially here when you have things like that Invisible Woman that you have to respond to with the Magneto ult, and of course Sarkareth, but I mean, it could go either way here.
Yeah, I'm still scared a little bit for Team Ayres. There's a lot of counters to what they're playing on the side of Pillarmen, and I do get why Halcyon isn't playing the Luna, right? It wasn't super successful during the first map, but when you have the Wolverine, when they see it, I have a feeling that they might swap back over, because you see the Wolverine and the Iron Fist, there's two divers on the backside for Ayres. Pillarmen now, Ayres now sees this, and we'll see what the responses are going to be like. Immediately, the backliners are going to step back a little bit because they do not want to sit up in front against some of these frontline divers, but I should say for backline divers. Wolverine's going to be hiding this entire match. Same thing for the Iron Fist, but I do like this pick coming through from Ambazar immediately. Ashes is also going to fall. A lot of time already being bought for Team KC Ayres, as the two divers on the backside not really finding that much value. City Ocean also going to get picked off.
Yeah.
Doubt hasn't been able to find an angle just yet.
Yeah, it's going to take a second, I believe, to be able to get that angle on to the Groot, if anything. Especially Illicit is there as well to be able to defend the Groot. So it's going to be, yeah, very hard indeed. Nostra on that. Oh my god, my throat today is just absolutely killing me. Namor is going to be just fantastic. Oh, City Ocean getting taken down again like it's nothing. Ash is a little far up right now, trying to go for the health pack here on that corner. Able to find it. Maybe try and go for the other one, I feel. Illicit getting a whole bunch of damage done. And there we go, a big Wolverine ult, but will it be enough? The healing just coming in so much for the side of KC Ayres. Great bubble as well coming through, but it just doesn't look to be enough yet. Claire able to find one again onto City Ocean, who is now on the Adam Warlock.
Okay, this is quite interesting. Quite a cook that we're seeing from the Pillarman. Large red scopes are going to fall down, and Bizarre going down as well. KC Ayres is looking like a completely different team, and I say that, but this is normally what KC Ayres looks like. A team that is just completely overwhelming the other side of the token. Pillarman is struggling. Doubt has not been able to find the success on the Wolverine like we saw them do last week. It's not going to be like, I think it was Hall of Dajalia where we saw that Wolverine pick coming through time and time again from this team. KC Ayres is refusing to let it happen. Quite frankly, the only people he's been able to sit up on the front side, if he's just walking straight forward, has been Illicit. Well, you can't pull that guy away.
Oh, there we
Wait a
go.
second.
There's that success that you were talking about. Cactus and Claire. Both going to be going down. Omkaba with that Squirrel Tsunami as well. I didn't even get to talk about that. They're on the Squirrel Grow now and already building it up before we even get to the point. Going to be killing two members of KC Ayres there, and I think this is exactly what they were looking for now. Illicit going to go down. I think that's the point, actually, just fully taken for them. Wow, okay. There we go.
Cactus Arms.
Oh, Claire going to be going right up. Cactus Arms goes down, and unfortunately, the point will fall. Gets a kill onto Octobo there. Unfortunately, going to have to head back to the ground as the Pillarmen finally are able to get through checkpoint number 1.
A lot of time has been bought. I think even if it might have not seemed too worth, Claire was able to buy about maybe 15 to 20 seconds extra on that first checkpoint. Now Pillarman is on a little bit of a tight spot, right? About 40 seconds left when they got that first checkpoint.
Yeah.
This area is slightly difficult to manage. A lot of open areas, a lot of tight corridors in mix with each other, so you have to start controlling when you are going to be able to initiate, especially when you get towards the checkpoint. It's going to take quite a while for Pillarman to try finding an angle up against some of these backliners. So let's see what Doubt is able to do. This Wolverine has been, we'll say, tamed a little bit for the time being, and it's not going to help, especially when KC Ayres is holding this line. Look at the ultimate value, but it's not even going to be allowed as Doubt rips Halcyon to pieces, and again, dying with the ultimate, right? Invisible Woman, Luna Snow, who cares? Halcyon is just getting targeted down tonight. Well played to the Pillar.
Yeah, really unfortunate, but now Pillarmen on these Oh, the Aura farm from X2 there. Yeah, that's what you'd like to see. Still 2 minutes to get it this little way through. Illicit has to jump on back now, which is unfortunate. Now getting back into it. Cactus going to be going right on down. Monstro. Oh my god, that was that's really bad. Are we going to see it? Please tell, are we going to see it? Please tell me. Born again, Shuvi!
Is this the right spot?
And no, it's not. That was definitely not the right spot. Now it looks like the Pillarmen are going to be wasting even more time, unfortunately. That,
happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Oh, whoa, hey, yo.
That definitely happens to the best of us.
My god. Ashes is currently just in Narnia at the moment from that Adam Warlock revive. Oh, but wait, that's giving the Pillarmen time to come back and push. Only 1.6 meters left. Ashes did go down to X2 as well. Finds, oh my god, there we go. That's a whole lot of damage, and that's before. We don't even have time to talk about anything, do we?
Nope.
I don't even know what to say, Shuvi. What in the name of God was that?
Yeah, this match is all over the place. As you mentioned, okay, so let's organize a little bit while Pillarmen are starting to walk back, right? Ashes bought a lot of time. You're right, 1.6 meters is all they had left. But Pillarmen gets completely rolled by Casey Ayres. It looked really good for a second because I think I saw, we saw the initial pick onto Claire, but that was way too far away for anything of value to come through for Pillarmen. They walk back and Cactus Arm lands a 4-man Groot ultimate. AoE up the wazoo for these guys. Will knock down Pillarmen, and that's where we are back now. From the looks of it, yep, there is the Doctor Strange portal coming through for Ambizar. He's going to swap back in. This is going to be the last push for the Pillarmen if they do fail. Ashes getting locked down and chunked down. Down goes Ashes, but the pick off onto Sarkareth is also going to come down, who is also on the thing. What is going on here? 1-for-1 swap up coming through. Oh, no, that was just the Loki. I apologize. Cactus Arms is completely isolated. Will also get taken down. Pillarmen almost getting a pick onto Claire, but is just going to get away with the Crow. Seems like they do have control over the convoy as of right now, but looking at how far away the convoy is from the checkpoint, or actually how close it is from the checkpoint, it's going to be real easy for King Casey Ayres to come back, but Halcyon and Claire gets picked down too. The members of Pillarmen, they're still far away though. There's a couple dead already, and Illicit is on the point. This guy is not going to let that go through. Ultimate available. Clobbering Time comes down. Is the Thor going to get knocked down too? He's by himself. He's trying to hold.
So rough right now. Come on, Ashes. You need to push through Pillarmen. Are they able to find it just a little bit more? Cabot finds Cactus Arms. They're trying to push it in as much as possible. Ambizar going to be walking up only a few meters. 3 meters. Can anybody touch? Oh my God, no. They're able to find it. The Pillarmen are able to take the second checkpoint. X2. He's on Spider-Man.
Oh my God, okay.
I know it's just to get back.
That throws a wrench, yeah. It could be, right? But at the same time, when it comes to Spider-Man, especially in this area, there was a lot of ledges that you could just kind of hop around on. So many edges that you're going to have to check out for. Dow could be a menace around in this area. Look at the angles that he is playing at the moment. They need to look at the front side. They need to look at the right side. This little hole is really annoying to shoot people from because there's a wall surrounding it. This Spider-Man is going to be a menace, but he misses.
Well, he did miss. He just, whoa, okay. Back it up. Hold on. This is going to be a little bit rough. Only 30 seconds left. X2 does almost have that ultimate City Ocean as well. Ambizar going to have the Agamotto coming up. But unfortunately will fall down there to Claire. This third point might be their kryptonite. Ambizar cannot fall right now. That would be insanely awful for them. Ashes well going to be in the air, but 2 members, make it 4 members of the Pillarmen go down. And they're going to have to touch here in 10 seconds. The rest of the team is going to have to get back to the point insanely fast. Are they going to be able to touch Shuvi?
Spider-Man's got to go, right? Spider-Man's got to go. At least get that overtime. They will be able to get it, as you saw. We saw Dow just jumping in, but people are starting to fall apart. Cactus Arms down, Dow down. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far, but the Hella's anger. She's angry, man. She's throwing those magic balls, and down goes multiple members of the Pillarmen. I think that's going to be it, Vix. Looks like it. Overtime is taken down. Doctor Strange, the last one left. He will unfortunately not be able to hold this in line, and that's going to be it. 2 points have taken for the Pillarmen. 75 meters in. A fantastic hold from Casey Ayres right at the edge of that second checkpoint, and towards the end, as they're going to get about 2 to 3 team wipes off that last checkpoint alone. So well played.
Yeah, no, beautifully done indeed. Now let's see how this is going to work, because my God, Casey Ayres is going to have an absolutely devastating attack here. I mean, I think they could do it. I see City Ocean on the read as well, which I'm kind of a happy camper about. And man, the Pillarmen picking all that on the defense. We're going to see X2. I see a magic cover. I see a magic cover. Oh baby, are we gonna get a magic?
No, he's looking for the Namor. I don't know about this one, right? There's not that much dive on the side of Casey Ayres. Maybe Illicit, but Illicit just does he's stinging it, right? I don't know
He's
what
stinging.
else you can really classify it as you say. So I don't know about this Namor, if I'm gonna be real with you, but it could still
Namor's
work. You're
goated.
still pairing it. Yeah, that's true. Even
No.
without the whole
Yeah.
dive stuff, he's still really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to. It's not purely just a dive thing. I was gonna say Namor is just a wonderful character overall, and it's gonna be
I
able
love
to do
that
a
game.
whole lot of damage. A production member possibly falling in the back. That's okay. That's
I
whatever.
heard that too.
Yeah, I was gonna say this guy's playing chess over there. But unfortunately, Ashes now. I was gonna say on this group, which I didn't get to talk a lot about there for a moment. Really want to see more of this. I do like Cactus Arms on that Groot. And Groot overall, just for this point,
Oh,
it's wonderful, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. X2 already going down. Illicit forced to jump on back to their team. But now I believe the rollouts are going to start. Here we go, baby. Oh, my goodness. Illicit. Oh, my God. The heals are just crazy. Large Wet goes down already as well. And the Pillarmen, Shuvi, here on just Spider Islands, it's not their map at all.
yeah, they're falling apart. Again, these Groots are making it so annoying for people without that much mobility to get any escape routes done. You have to understand where the corners are, and I think especially Largewood got caught out in a corner, right? Backing up into a house, a couple of slight uphills, a couple of edges slightly here and there. You gotta jump over those, but if you don't, well, there's an illicit straight in your face. There is a bunch of spears flying at you from Nostra. Claire's also throwing those spears at you as well. It's gonna hurt. So great push so far from KC Ayres. They still need to deal with a couple of players remaining on the side of Pillarman, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. Look at the health bars on the side of Pillarman. They're just desperately trying to hold. I don't think it's going to work out. 2 meters, and there's the checkpoint met really easily from KC Ayres. 5 minutes on the clock. They're looking a whole lot better than Pillarman did on their push. We may just be able to get ourselves a map number 3, although I may have cast a curse to that, and I hope I didn't, because KC Ayres is looking amazing right now.
I was going to say Pillarmen do have the opportunity here for a 5-minute hold, which will be insanely impressive if they're able to pull it off. But it's going to be a repeat of checkpoint number 1, where they just get kind of rolled over with a whole bunch of kills from KC Ayres. Or will they be able to find that footing that we always talk about? X2 on the Squirrel Girl. Very popular on this map. Of course, that first checkpoint being such narrow corridors. This point as well being kind of narrow in some parts as well in City Ocean. Find Cactus Arms wonderfully so on Kabo as well, with that ultimate keeping a lot of members alive. X2 possibly about to go down. Very nice clobbering time there from the thing, but it's not happening just yet. Nostra falls in Giganto, but there we go, Pillarmen. There we go. Their footing is found for the time being. That is a failed push from KC Ayres, as they're going to have to regroup. A lot of ults used, but that is okay. The Pillarmen need to stop this as much as they can at the moment.
Yeah, it's right around this bend, right? Tight corridors everywhere, but then it opens up as soon as this house on the right side just gets completely obliterated from KC Ayres. Actually opened up more opportunities for the Squirrel Girl to be super effective. These Squirrel Bombs are making it so annoying for KC Ayres to push themselves on in, as Claire also got picked off, although that shouldn't mean much because the convoy is right there. City Ocean doing pretty good. Doubt's pumping in the damage. Dude, this is looking tough now for KC Ayres. They have to push, though. They have to push. Health bar on Halcyon not looking that great. They are running the Loki, but Loki is not really healing. 2 members picked off, 3 members picked off for the Pillarmen. KC Ayres may have just found their angle, and it looks scary there for a moment. Illicit about to get taken down, but the heals are coming through right at the edge. There it is. Perfectly done. Clobbering time available as well. I don't think Illicit has to invest this, but we'll take a look. People are starting to come back. There is the knockup. Are we going to see it? The rest, no! The healing is just not there in time either. Now that's the front line gone for KC Ayres. 2 members still down for the Pillarmen. Deaths are stagnated. Hella's up in the air right now, shooting out the magic balls. Not real much value coming through from it. But with the Groot available, it's going to push the members of Pillarmen back. We are already on the 3rd checkpoint. How much time are they going to get? 4.9 meters. It is stopped for the time.
Wait, whoa.
He gets taken down. Whoa, hold up a second. What's going on here?
Yeah, wait, Ashes with 2 great picks there. Hold on a second. We're not done with the 2nd point just yet, Shuvi. Pillarmen want to hold that 5 meters as much as possible. Ults going on out. Both support ults are going to be out. X2 unfortunately goes down to Halcyon, but clobbering time as well. Oh, the support ults were so poorly timed. Oh, I understood that they want to hold the point, but oh man, that is unfortunate. And now this is going to be hard. Halfway through point number 3, they have to hold this for 3 minutes. Oh no.
That's not the best place to hold either, right? Usually you want to hold up right up that last ramp into the final checkpoint. This is not exactly the greatest place to hold. The corners are a little bit weird. There's the Squirrel Girl ultimate being thrown out from Dell, but Ashes already falls down. Nostra will get picked off as well. Omgabo picks off Halcyon. Wait a second, this could be pretty decent. Pillarmen, they have a lot of work to do, but they're already starting off really strong. Sour Correct will also fall down. Cactus Arm's going to go down. Stagnated Deaths needs a lot of death timers. Illicit's also going to fall. Looking pretty good for Pillarmen, not that bad. If they manage to get Claire, that's also going to be big, but not going to happen, at least for the time being, unless the Squirrel Girl, the snipes are just not there. I don't know, man. Pillarmen are looking pretty decent again. What the heck?
This is really hard, though. You cannot mess up any fight whatsoever. You have no room to work with here, Shuvi. Illicit now going to be walled off from the rest of their team. Going to be able to find this pick, though, onto the thing. I see ults coming out now, left and right. X2, unfortunately, goes down. Claire in the air with this. Going to be doing so much damage. Ashes as well goes down. Both tanks for the Pillarmen are down, and they're trying to hold as much space as they can. Large Wet does get one on a Nostra. Go with this Invisible Woman ult as well. Is it going to be enough? Can City Ocean and the healers hold? Members are coming back. The Luna is ulting now. There we go. City Ocean still just kept alive. I'm gonna get healed up. Shuvi, is this gonna be enough, brother? Oh, Claire goes down.
Oh, but there's a lot of ultimates being invested from the Pillarmen. Look at how much time is left. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Casey Ayres is falling to pieces at the moment. Down goes the Loki as well. But look at how much time is still left, right? In the last round, they had no time going into the third checkpoint, but because of how fast Casey Ayres was able to push them up until this point, they have a lot more opportunities, and their ult economy is so much better than it is now for the Pillarmen. A snipe down onto Nostra is going to buy them a little bit more time, but his ultimate is about to come up in just a moment as well. 90% on that Namor. Pillarmen have still a lot of work to do if they want to deny this. Casey Ayres, are you going to be able to bring it to a map number 3? Got about a minute to do so.
Ashes, no. Ashes a little bit deep there. The Groot ult coming out as well. Nostra going to be calling down Giganto. Amzar, that is a lot of ults used just to take down one tank, but is it going to spell doom for the Pillarmen? Another member down. Large Wet X2, but does end up finding the reverse. Sarkareth going to be able to use that Invisible Woman ult, and this might be it for the Pillarmen unless a miracle can happen here on Kabo. Tries, they're trying to touch right now. 2 meters, 1 meter, and we're going to a map number 3. Casey Ayres comes on back. You love to see it.
Illicit blocked the Thor from walking forward. I mean, he would have had to deal with the Thor walls anyways, but that's going to do it. 1-1. This match is tied. We're on series point now for both of the teams. We are going to a map number 3. We will see the Symbiotic. Oh boy, this is amazing. Love to see it. Casey Ayres will be able to push it through. And man, what a great push from Casey Ayres. Faltered a little bit there at the third checkpoint, but I think the fact that their first 2 checkpoint push was absolutely insane. As I said, bought them so much time going into that last one. A couple of mistakes can be made. You are definitely deserving of that after that insanely fast first and second.
Yeah, no, beautifully done from them. My goodness. Shuvi, yeah, we are going to be going to Clintar, like you said, for a map number 3. Yes. Casey Ayres, beautiful job there to come back here in game number 2. They looked a whole lot better.
Yeah, I will be honest, I don't know if the value of what we saw from Dowd and City Ocean came through as much in Spider Islands in comparison to what we saw earlier in map number 1, but it's just the great responses, I think, from Casey Ayres. Claire is able to do what she wanted. Nostra was able to get a lot of picks off as that Namor. I don't even know if the DPSs from the side of the Pillarmen was able to even knock out any of the Loki clones, right? Because they're all running melee. After all, it's kind of difficult to do that when you don't have the range, and at this level, you should know some good Loki locations on top of it. It was just a great game from Casey Ayres. Can't wait for that map number 3.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really hard. We, just have to talk about those, the saves and the bans again, because that Groot looked to be just such a pain point for the Pillarmen. Cactus Arms. I mean, look at the damage block. Just
Yeah.
53,000 damage block. That is an absolutely disgusting number.
Yeah, it's just Spider Islands too. Tight corridors everywhere. You saw how annoying those Groot walls were, especially on those tight corridor ramps that we saw multiple times throughout the series. It's so annoying to deal with. So, are you going to let that go through, Team Pillarman, or are you just going to take it off the hands of Cactus Arms? I don't know. It's going to all come down in map number 3. But Vix, I think you and I can bring it over to the analysts. I want to hear what Surreal has to say about this. Personally, I thought it was a really good match, but I know Surreal's got some stuff like he always does.
No, yeah. I want to be sending it over to them right.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
I'm trying to bring it back.
But that Hella ban that I really wanted to see from Pillarman would have honestly changed the game for them. There's a lot of periods of time where Hella was just on high ground, uncontested, freely shooting in. And I've said before, I think Claire's Hella is much better than her Widow.
Yeah, like there was unfortunately a missed ban, and it probably should have been the Hella. Like, honestly, in the early game, for a little bit of behind the curtain look, me and Sarali, we kind of shared notes a little bit. Sarali was definitely giving me some pushback because honestly, I thought like Nostra during the earlier steps of the game was doing some work, but honestly, as the game progressed, it was Claire on the Hella who came through for the team, just securing kills, making sure that pushes ended up being stopped. You have Cactus Arm and Illicit, great frontliners. But it seemed also that, we kind of see those hiccups of the Pillarmen with a lot of desyncs there, especially there at the end.
Yeah. So this is a kind of period where I can call doing the thing that worked, but not realizing why it worked. You saw Ashes going in trying to... Yes, here's the... I wanted to make that a bit where I would just have the thing behind me every time I said the word, but we'll do that next week.
Here's the thing.
Ashes was trying to go on Halcyon again to try to force a support ultimate, but you can't do that to Sue. She has push, she has her own invisibility double jump. You can't force that same kind of fight or flight response that you would a Luna because she doesn't have the same defensive tools. Especially because once Luna no longer has her snowball, you can just jump on her. She has nothing left. Also, before I continue on this analysis, we did get word that Kind is subbing in for Ambazar, so we will probably see more dramatic composition changes, where I think City Ocean probably will be going over to be playing Thing himself, while Kind goes over to DPS. But we'll see that in a moment.
Going back to the Thing.
Yeah. God. I got again. There's a lot of small things that kind of built up towards them not getting as much value as before. Hella, because of how often she's able to shoot, and her own like the suction stun that she has, is really good against dive. City Ocean wasn't able to get value because of that. There's a lot of times where when they should have been able to get value if they were playing Widow, they lost that value because Hella was there to completely counter them.
I mean, also there was the unsung hero here, I think, is Sarkareth, really using the Loki's stealing ultimate ability very effectively. We even typed it out in our notes that Amazar missed an opportunity to kill Sarkareth when he was stealing the Luna ult and instead focused on Halcyon, and that was the final point. And that was when the Pillarmen needed to hold, and somebody's ulting, Magneto can shoot them out of that. Miss opportunity again. Ashes, you mentioned it, was trying to force some ults, but they don't have a Luna Snow that's going to be worried about popping ult like that. They have Sue Storm, like you said, able to mitigate that damage that the Thor ult and Bubble is going to be able to put out. So, what really needs to happen is, again, just making sure that going into our final domination map, or not domination, convergence map, we need to see those bans be targeted. And this game definitely was Claire. Claire had the space to do her work. Nostra up there playing, making sure the backline's fine, while Hell is able to focus down further at the enemy backline as well, without putting themselves in danger.
Yes, and this is going to be a tip for all the teams, whoever end up watching this VOD or even are just watching right now waiting for their game, part of the draft phase that you should be thinking about is limiting the opponent's options. When you don't ban Widow, Claire clearly plays Widow, right? But do you know what that forces? That forces one of their supports to play Mantis. She doesn't have the same burst healing as other people. She has damage boost instead. This lowers their overall heal output and gives you more opportunity for dive or burst damage. These kind of small things that you're able to pinpoint from teams should be something you focus on. Now, we've been through Clintar before. We've seen Claire on Clintar before. And I'll say it, Clintar, for Claire, not a particularly strong map. Mainly because Point 1 has the many corridors that it's hard to find a really good angle unless you just beeline down main, which personally I think is one of the stupidest things you can do. Don't do that. There's multiple paths. Pick one. Just not the main one. And then Point 2 has the big L, where you have high ground, low ground, and then a couple different avenues that people can go through. It's harder to get an angle there because of how much you're going upwards, how much people are overlooking you with high ground. It's not the best angle for Widow. Point 3 is where Widow completely becomes unleashed, and that's where we'll see Claire shine if we see the Widow. Now, do you have any predictions for this map?
I really don't, because honestly, I thought a lot of things that were going to happen didn't happen. And so I'm kind of just trying not to think about too much, but I just, because we're glazing over Claire's possibility, because she seems to be the center point of Casey Ayres. You know, that Punisher, the Rocket, is still available, and we didn't really see it this time either. You know, that was your strategy for Casey Ayres. Yes, they were able to pull out the win either way without it, but, you know, if you still need to play close quarters, that's still an option that Casey Ayres has. Honestly, it's more of a question was, what does the Pillarmen do moving forward? Because it seems that their defense is quite honestly a bit weak.
I think their defenses were only weak because of Hela, but we're going to see they've changed up their members. They're going to have a different DPS lineup going. I think it's going to be okay.
I'm hoping, but I'm also very happy to see that we're getting another map 3. More time to listen to Shuvy and Vix just go off the rails.
Speaking of Shuvy and Vix, let's bring it back to them as we get into Game 3.
I've been denied again. Although, yeah, I couldn't really do it to him when we were sending it to the analyst this time. So maybe it's bad. Maybe it's a bit more for that one.
This guy and his waves. He, you know,
I just want to be friendly.
I get, you know, we know these guys. I mean, come on, you know, it's. I can't win with Shuvy sometimes. Anyways, guys, we are indeed going to be going over to Clintar here in just a moment, which I am most definitely looking forward to. Another great map. I love Spider Islands, but Clintar, a special place in my little Venom heart, my little symbiotic heart. You know, Shuvy, are you know? Yeah,
App looks like it too, right?
Yeah, no, literally, I was gonna say that big pulsating heart at the beginning of the attacker spawn, which I have found some people that didn't even know that was a thing. I was gonna say, right when you spawn, if you're on the attacking side of Clintar and you turn around, there's a room with just an absolutely gigantic piece of mass. But we're already going to be getting into the saves and bans. Black Widow going to be out of here again. Root saved, of course, and Bucky banned. Cactus Arms just wants to be on this Groot perma.
Yeah, well, from the looks of it, I think Sorrel already has something to say about it. I love the Helaban, though. Helaban is massive here, in my opinion, for Team Pillarman. They know what this map is going to look like already. It's a great response to Claire. It's a double ban towards that, though.
It indeed is, which makes me now think, and I have the craziest feeling that it's going to be Claire on the Punisher with somebody on the Rocket, possibly Sarkareth. Let's see. Okay, is it going to be Claire on the Psylocke instead? I thought it was going to be just purely... Oh, wait, hold on. I knew it!
Okay, there it is. It's nothing too surprising.
I knew it. I knew it. Come on. You can't. It's... Wow.
It's too easy.
It's just too easy, man. It's too easy. But I was like sitting there. I'm like, it's going to be Claire. She's going to go into the Punisher. Sarkareth is probably going to play Rocket because he's kind of the flexible hero, healer. Oh my god, I knew it. I just, it's the massive brain up here.
Yeah. But this map is also really good for the attackers, right? Which is where Team Pillarman is going to start. As Surreal said, if you beeline straight down middle, guys, come on. You guys are trolling a little bit. I do like the Squirrel Girl ban in this map, as we saw. I think it was the last ban for Casey Ayres. Because Squirrel Girl in this map has a lot of leniency. These tight, well, not tight corridors, but these like straight lines across the entire map is such an easy thing to exploit that without the Squirrel Girl, now you might be able to run down the middle, but I still don't really recommend you to. After all, you're running the Wolverine, you're running the Iron Fist, you have a lot of side areas that you can run off towards. Even if it's not the left side from an attacker spawn when you leave, there's also the right side too. That's the one big thing that a lot of people tend to miss out on. They're going to beeline it straight down mid, at least for now. Iron Fist moving over to the side. Now, he's going to look a little scary up in the front.
So you do have Claire on the turret up there, just going to be pelting bullets here down mid. It'll be off in a second. Yeah, it was literally perfect timing for me. Here we go. Sarkareth going to throw down that BRB in the back. City Ocean going to be on Halcyon. X2 grabbing Cactus Arms. City unfortunately dies to Claire, and that's okay. 3 members of the Pillarmen make it 4. Probably going to be 5 here in a moment, but yeah, they are already down and out. Make it 5. Unfortunately, X2 is just going to have to run on away for the time being.
Yeah, reset the clock. Essentially, this is exactly what Surreal was talking about, right? Just blast that Iron Fist away with the shotgun. It's exactly what happened. We actually did see the weapon Claire was using. It's written in the books, man. It's spoken like a true textbook that Surreal is at this point about how the game itself needs to be played. And it's going to be a reset for the Pillarmen. Round 2 for the push coming in from these guys. 3 minutes about on the clock. The turret is up. City Ocean trying again to do... trying to snipe down Claire once again as well. Shotgun is out. The members of Pillarmen are all spread out at the moment. City Ocean just kind of hanging around. They're making sure that the pick possibilities aren't really going to come down. Infinity ammo down. You're right. Kind's going to get sniped down. Claire's the one to pick it up. Nostra also going to bind City Ocean. And it seems like Pillarmen's going to need a round 3 because Casey Ayres is holding this absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful indeed from them. Actually, Cactus maybe going to go down. Oh my god, they're not able to find it. Illicit now going to be super deep. But of course, it's just going to be able to jump on back. Time is indeed ready. Oh god, this is just looking so rough for the Pillarmen. Half of their time is gone. 2 minutes on the board. Going to be able to do this. Looks like they're going to be trying to play at this off angle now here on the side. Flanking now all around using that little bridge. Curious to see if they're going to fully just, take the high ground here.
Okay.
Play from above, try and find a pick. Maybe trying to sandwich them right now. As I think we have 1 or 2 members. Yep. There we go. There is ults aplenty here as Large Wet is going to start it off. Going to be able to find Halcyon. Nope. There's the Invisible Woman ult coming out from both teams. The Ocean is able to find Halcyon, so that's the first pick. Claire going to be going down as well. Is this what they were looking for, or can Casey Ayres find it? It's going to be a 2-for-2 trade right now. The ult used for Iron Fist. Nostra forced to back on up. Doesn't have the bubble to go up in the air. That's going to be 2. Onkabo's able to find Nostra. Rocket up in the air, trying to hold on. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Illicit does end up going down as well. And I think that is the Pillarmen finding their angle. X2 even back on that Spider-Man. Yeah, that's the Pillarmen finally able to take the first point. Oh my god.
That's aura farming again.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so, huh?
Oh, that's quite interesting from Casey Ayres because Halcyon got the info that the flank was coming. High ground should have been known from the side of Casey Ayres, but they couldn't really respond to it that well. So in the end, first point is going to be taken. Now, Doubt is on the Spider-Man. Second point is pretty good for this character. I've seen him do some absolutely menacing things in the past, but I don't know how much value it will get. Let's take a look. Nostra getting chunked down by Doubt a little bit, but of course he is a Namor. I don't think the pressure is going to be there too much from Doubt. His health bar dropping dangerously low, but no one's in danger just yet. Illicit still has the clobbering time. You can see the positioning of the thing sitting up in the front line trying to deny whatever entry point Pillarman has into this. City Ocean is going to get picked off first, but that death shouldn't really matter too much when it comes to the overall push. Maybe a little bit of attention on the backside could be denied a little bit, but the Spider-Man going up front, Halcyon getting healed up a little bit. Sarkareth has got it, but they've got the Venom combination coming online. Let's take a look. There goes one. Cactus Arms goes down. We're seeing the new Venom skin as well. 200 health down now for the Venom, but he's still keeping himself alive. This is full-on aggression for the Pillarman. This is perfectly in concept of what this team has shown us for the past few weeks.
You love to see it. X2 is going to be in, but unfortunately that infinite ammo will take him out. And I'm now going to be deep in there right now. Punisher with the ult as well. That's going to be a few members of the Pillarmen down for the moment. Going to be walking back onto this fight. Okay, we're aiming everywhere right now. The wall is our enemy indeed. Now, I want to see how this Venom goes on in. Unfortunately, use the ult there.
Yeah.
I want to see how they get back on in. Didn't really have full health, but that's okay, of course. That is not the best dive in the world. Will be forced to shield a little early. Yeah, Cactus Arms did indeed go down. X2, unfortunately, will go down, though, even with that invulnerability from the Venom team up. The clobbering time. There it is. Multiple members. And
goodbye.
Oh, great. No.
What?
Great Invisible Woman ultimate to actually stop that pick. And going to be back in as well. Cactus Arms is here. Claire falls down to X2. Rocket PT will pick them back on up. Now it looks like things might... Oh, wait, no. Things are not going to be slowing down at all. A massive ult there from Cactus Arms to take all... Oh, my God. The Pillarmen. Oh, Jesus Lord.
Oh, they walk straight into that. Yo, I swear to God, you need to deny Cactus Arms and Illicit, dude. At this point, Claire might not be the problem that you need to deal with. Illicit and Cactus Arms has been so consistent every single week. I do not understand how these two players are not getting targeted more by any other teams right now. Illicit's thing has been absolutely insane. Cactus Arms' Brute is insane as always. Sarkareth gets sniped down immediately, but Doubt also gets sniped down immediately too. Great response from KC Ayres. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. City Ocean trying whatever he can to get the damage down, to get the attention away, but Illicit's the only one that he had on his sights at that time. Looking for it, got access to the back line. Remember, there is no second healer. Down goes Claire as well. Just popped the Punisher ultimate, not going to get any value out of it. And then KC Ayres is going to fall down accordingly. Down goes the Namor. Rocket's holding in line, but he's surrounded by every single targeting dive liners in the world. Oh my goodness, he has absolutely no chance. Illicit, there's a lot of divers, but eventually he'll fall down too. Down he goes, and one by one, the members of KC Ayres, they're just walking into their own deaths.
Yeah, and no, the other members of the Pillarmen are coming back as well. Yeah, oh my God, that was disgusting. Able to find, Ashes. I have no idea, but don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Great ult there to stop that ult. Oh my God, ults for ult right now. The Pillarmen are struggling. They do find Nostra, but is it going to be enough going on in? Nostra does end up getting revived is the thing, and OT is just ticking down. Ashes is there with that Venom ult, trying to find something deep. Illicit in the back, might fall here. There it is. City Ocean's able to take him down. X2 finds Cactus.
Chipper Town Hall.
Anymore? Oh my God. I think this is finally what the Pillarmen were looking for. Hopefully, we need to push the cart a little bit more here to get that second point. God, City Ocean is so deep right now, but just the beauty of City Ocean's play, honestly. This is looking fantastic, and there it is. They're able to find it.
I will say, KC Ayres is doing really good keeping track of both of the healers. I know that's what you should be doing, especially if you have a diver on the back line, but sometimes as Invisible Woman and Rocket, you sometimes have times where you fail to have enough healing to deal with this Iron Fist, but from the looks of it, they're doing pretty fine. Cactus Arms will be brought back by Sarkareth. We're back to a 6v6. We do have the Rocket Ultimate available too. This might actually stunt the Pillarmen for a little bit. They have about a minute. They need to time the ultimate really well, but Claire gets taken down as Onkobo is going to be able to knock that down with the Magneto ultimate. Pretty large value out of this, but how much push value are they going to get out of it, right? As Illicit sitting up in the front, 5% value, 5% on that ultimate from the looks of it. It was already invested, but Sarkareth getting taken down. Doubt is just pulling it out once again. This guy and his diving characters always finding the hero plays. sitting up in front, trying to knock down Illicit. They will be able to get it. I do not know how Doubt consistently does this. Punisher also going to get taken down. We have 90, 100 meters already taken from the Pillarmen. They should not be given this value, but they can't do anything about it.
Beat him up.
Shaper Town Hall to deny all the push potential coming in. There's the Invisible Woman ultimate going down as well. Halcyon trying desperately to hold this as much as they can. 125 meters. We got about 15 meters to go before that's going to be pushed down. City Ocean, Shaper Town Hall is gone, but there's the response. Invisible Woman ultimate from Kai. I don't think Ayres can do anything about this. Cactus Arms will go down. Claire's going to go down. Unfortunately, the res is only going to give Cactus Arms back. Claire is dead for another 5 seconds. Doubt is still making things work. What is going on? Wait a second, what?
Yeah, no, clobbering time is crazy. Omcombo's able to find one, but look at this overhead right now. They just are everywhere. Pillarmen are struggling. The spawn is right there for Ayres, and it looks like Pillarmen aren't going to be able to do it. I don't think they're going to be able to get this part. Claire able to find one on the Psylocke. X2 trying to touch, but the Pillarmen aren't able to push it all the way in. Actually, City Ocean's here with a healer. Are they going to be able to do it? No! Oh, how unfortunate. A great push for the Pillarmen. They just have to hold it now. Almost all the way. Oh, God. Shuvi.
Yeah, essentially they got it to the end, right? Essentially 130 meters, you're about 10 meters away. Pretty much all of the hard work has been done by the Pillarmen. They just need to make sure. I think the problem with Ayres now for the Pillarmen that they're going to have to deal with is the simple fact that the first checkpoint is going to be a little bit annoying. I think City Ocean's going to have a lot of value. If Doubt decides to go the Magic, even the Star-Lord, open area could be a bit of a problem for Ayres. Psylocke, I think, from Claire might get swapped. Are you going to stick with the Psylocke here when you're... I mean, it could be good. There's a lot of flank angles. It goes both ways.
Yeah, no, I mean, we could see it. Oh, God. I'm excited to see how Ayres tackles this. After they had such a great push in general on Spider Islands, my God, I wonder if they're going to be able to just roll through this first check again, or how it's going to go, but yeah, no, really love the picks on the Pillarmen as well. Yeah, I want this Star-Lord, man. This Star-Lord has to pop off, right, Shuvi?
Yeah, I think so too. As I mentioned, I think it was during week 2 for the Pillarmen after I watched them for the first time. I think the Pillarmen have to act like they're on the offense again instead of defending. It's one of the most effective things that Pillarmen have been able to do. They are an attack-focused team, a dive-centric team. If they play defense, Team Ayres is going to roll them around again like we saw in that second map. I think you're completely right about this. So we'll see what Pillarmen can do. They got to start acting now because pushing in is Ayres' very, very valuable resource that they can work with. A lot of players starting to fall apart already from the looks of it, but they're holding their ground. No flank angles being found as Ayres is already going to push up to the tight corridor. 22 health left for Claire. Will be brought back. Oh my goodness, so close. Illicit up in the front lines, getting a decent amount of value, already 50% on this thing. He's stacking things up. Cactus Arms down, but Illicit still holding up in the front side. 125 HP, will be able to hop back.
Just barely anything left in the tank there. Great. Oh, window there. X2 does end up going down.
Clobbering time. There it is. Gets 3.
Ayres, yeah. Are they going to be able to find more? Yeah, they will. Ayres is just going to wipe the Pillarmen. My God. Even with a pick onto Cactus Arms, oh, God, that's so unfortunate, man. Now it's going to be the exact same thing we saw in map number 2. Oh, shooty.
I feel like Illicit is sometimes the personification of a strength of 1,000 men, right? Like, because Illicit on the thing was able to solo hold that despite the fact that Cactus Arms went down, and by the time Cactus Arms went down, we were already at 90% for the clobbering time. That's really bad for the Pillarmen because, yeah, they might have gotten a pick off on one of the very valuable frontliners and one of the biggest disruptors, but if they can't knock down Illicit or at least deny Illicit the push into tight corridors, that thing is going to have a lot of value. Doubt's going to get sniped down again. Claire's been able to just completely hammer down that Star-Lord as the Psylocke. Not even playing flank, right? Just looking at front line. They're just constantly looking for these fights. Psylocke ultimate available, but not going to be able to find it as Ashes will get it. But 2 down from the side of Pillarmen. 3 down now from the side of Pillarman. It will be a push given into the hands of Team KC Ayres.
And that is just so insanely rough. My goodness. Ayres, like I said, is now just insane. My God. I have to say it so far. I think Iviilitia might be my MVP of this series.
Yeah,
at the moment. This thing, quite literally, is just insane. My goodness. Just the space that he's been able to make is absolutely disgusting. Now already we're back in the fight.
No.
X2 goes down again. Ash is able to find Halcyon though. Claire not really able to do too much with that ult. Still there onto Illicit. Ash is finding a whole bunch at the moment. This Groot's going crazy.
Oh, City Ocean's be able to find a pick onto Sarkareth. Down goes Cactus Arms as well. That means Claire's going to have to completely disengage. I'm actually surprised Claire couldn't kill Large Web with it. Down goes Claire. Claire gets a pick onto City Ocean. It's a 1-for-1 trade. But remember that the Pillarman kind of got wrecked just now as well. KC Ayres, they might have found themselves a little bit of spacing, but they also get traded. And because of how far away the convoy is, it makes it easier for Pillarman to defend this. Claire's been putting in work. I need to see Illicit pull off a massive clobbering time. Again, look at the way that this corridor is oriented. One good clobbering time can catch out 5 to 6 players in one go. Eye of Agamotto is going to be used from the Pillarman, but I don't see any value coming out of him, fortunately. Invisible Woman being activated too. In response, Halcyon's going to use that. Kind has theirs still available. Nostra up, Cactus Arms up. There is the 5 into the Nostra ultimate. How much knockdown is
My
it still
God,
there?
the healing.
No, but the healing is too good from the Invisible Woman. Kind. Oh, take it. Whoa! KC Ayres is falling apart now. What the heck?
There we go. Indeed, legendary used for the Star-Lord as well. That auto-aim, but Claire able to pick another one up. But
Aura farming.
Aura farming indeed. But unfortunately, not much else going to be able to happen for them with that. But at least the card's going to be pushing back. Still 2 minutes. Oh, Pillarmen, they do have that Groot ult. Oh, KC Ayres, this is going to be rough. The ults here are going to have to be on point. Large Wet has to save that for a defensive ult here. That is what I'm going to be looking for. Possibly in response to Claire, in response to the clobbering time. Yeah, the walls indeed need to be fat here. Oh, Kind and Large Wet both go down. Okay, wow. Okay.
Easy as pie, right?
Yeah, no ults used actually there at all, so I guess they'll have it. Maybe they're going to be able to come back. They have Portal, actually? I'm kind of curious to see if Amkuba... I don't think Amkuba will be able to get this time. Keeper Town Hall! Wait, hold on, he goes on in. There's the portal! Wait, they have it! They're going on in! There we go! That's what I want to see. Large Wet with that ult on Cloak and Dagger. They're able to take down Sarkareth. That's one healer down. Are they going to be able to find the rest? Both healers are down for Ayres. Hold on. Groot ult used as well from Ashes, which I feel was a bit overkill at that point. Players able to find City Ocean once more, but oh god, the only thing I disagree with is Ashes using that Groot ult. You already had both healers down.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that decision either, but in the end, they do end up buying even more time. Look how far away the convoy is for KC Ayres. It's going to be at least 45 seconds fought, at least from when the fight started. This is really good from the Pillarmen. Portal play, as you mentioned, they did have it indeed. Omkabo was able to get that perfect push in. City Ocean buying enough time. I think Cheaper Town Hall was invested there, but it was perfectly on time, keeping themselves alive. Eye of Agamotto is active. Are they going to be able to find anything? Sarkareth down, Halcyon down, double healers down again. Cactus Arms goes down. Nostra is taken so low. Illicit taken down. Claire's the last one alive.
Oh, why did Illicit ult?
Available in just a moment. Oh, this is not looking good. You're right, Illicit invested ult in. Claire dies.
Oh, just get on out. Why did Illicit ult there? Oh no, wait, I see the strange portal coming on.
Yep, another one. Let's see.
Here we go. Kind and X2 have their ults. Legendary. Are we gonna see it? They need to go on out. Disappear is here.
There's
Halcyon popping. Nobody goes down. They die. Oh my god, the Pillarmen find it. They're able to do it. Oh my god.
No way.
Oh my god, and that is GG just like that. The Pillar. Oh my god, he's using the strange portal to wall.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god. The Pillarmen
falls.
Take it 2-1. A beautiful first series. Oh, what a Groot wall. What a Groot wall. Oh my god.
What? What? Okay,
Oh.
let me be real here. That is not how I expected Casey Ayres to fall down. But my God, what a performance today from the Pillar Man. City Ocean just doing his job. I doubted, no pun intended, I doubted the Star-Lord at the beginning because he kept getting picked off multiple times at the beginning of the fights. But his ultimates on that Star-Lord were massive this entire game. Every single time it was used, completely pushing the members of Casey Ayres back. Perfectly at the right times too, right? That convoy was pushed up right near the checkpoint about 2 times this entire match, and that's exactly when the Star-Lord ultimate came out. Really unfortunate for the KC Ayres, but I think, if I remember correctly, people in the production side might have to remind me on this. I think this is their first loss now of the RRL. Yeah, up against the Pillarmen. So Pillarmen have knocked KC Ayres down a peg. What a beautiful series from those guys once again.
Yeah, beautifully done indeed, Shuvi. My goodness, what a set. Well played to both teams, but congrats to the Pillarmen on a decisive victory. But right now, we're going to be sending it right on over into the analyst desk. I want to get those boys' thoughts.
I wonder how long we're going to keep this bit going.
Forever.
So here's the thing. I did get him, by the way. It didn't take long. I found him.
Oh my God,
Here's
he's
the
there!
There's Illicit Sleet himself blessing us on the broadcast.
Oh my
Now,
God.
I will say, banning both Widow and Hela, unexpected, but I do like it. Focusing out Claire, if we can bring up the stats right up again, there was a lot less impact from Claire this time around. Like, I believe the highest performer was Nostra.
Honestly, if this series has shown me anything, is that if you want to have Casey Ayres, really be targeted, maybe we need to stop picking on Claire. We glaze on her. We love her. She's an awesome person. She's an awesome duelist, but she's not the only member on the team that makes an impact. She's just one of 6. And my God, Illicit, huge this match and so much other things. But honestly, we know who the MVP was of this final map. I know we're working on getting our stats up. There's a little bit of hiccups here in the back, but oh my God,
Yeah, our MVP for that is easily Ashes. That portal play at the very end where he was able to wall off, they were playing down an entire support. All right, now that we have the stats, look, we're going to have to respectfully disagree here, because look what happens when you properly target Claire. Most teams, when they target Claire, only target the Widow. But look what happens when you get rid of both the Widow and the Hela. Look how uncomfortable this is. This is not the performance that we normally see out of Claire.
That's fair. But honestly, I'm still going to give a little bit of pushback because I am standing on Illicit today. That's where I'm coming from. This is just me hyping up another member of KC Ayres, but you are 100% right. I thought she had a really good showing on the Psylocke. I felt like there was a lot of moments, but yeah, you're right. The results are the results. It doesn't matter how many points you put on the board if at the end of the day you lose the game.
Yeah. See, I'm not going to ever discredit Illicit. Definitely one of the best things, which, here's the thing. All right, being more serious, I don't think it's necessary to target the other players on Ayres simply because they have more margin of error in their playstyle than Claire does when playing one of these hit scan characters. When Claire is on Hela, it's much harder to get a pick on her. When Hela's on Widow, she exudes a lot of pressure on long sideline maps. But when you take these kind of things away or even narrow down her options, you get to predict how the team plays around that, and that gives you more opportunity. If, say, you let Widow through, you already know what some of the picks are going to be. Don't ban something else. Just ban Hela first round and ban, or Groot. Ban something else. You can target the other members as long as you limit Claire's options.
I mean, you're 100% correct. Again, I can't deny it. There was some decent sometimes there with Casey Ayres on the rest of the team because they definitely seemed a bit more uncomfortable with the situations that they found themselves in. That final push, yeah, the there was that monumental root wall on Ashes, but also before Casey Ayres died, they burned 3 of their most impactful ults that from the offensive side. Yeah, Luna didn't have her ult, Sue didn't have their ult, so they were just relying on scrappy fights coming out of that final portal. And yeah, Groot walls aside, that just puts you in a really bad position to secure a fight when the Pillarmen still had some wonderful ults set up and ready to use, and apparently all it took was one well-placed Groot wall.
Yeah, speaking of scrappy fights at the end, you know who really excels at that?
I mean, there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people, but the answer I was looking for was this man right here. This man right here, City Ocean, popping off on the Iron Fist. Thank you, by the way. We knew you could do it. It was just a matter of time. Now that you guys have limited these options, you were able to actually find those entry points and do the work I knew you could. Good job. I'm so proud of the Pillarmen. They are growing like substantially week by week, and they're still giving their less experienced players playtime so that they can improve and play in these higher situations.
I know that during the matches, because when you're on the analyst desk, you're definitely sitting here, you're taking notes, you're sharing notes. We're definitely back here talking back and forth. And even though Sorali and I might disagree, sometimes we definitely get on the same wavelength. And Sorali was pointing out during the match that the Venom and the Spider-Man looked a little wonky, but I think it was okay because they were able to give some space for City Ocean just to go in and go to town. Cheaper town hall, but go to town all the same.
Yeah, I mean, the main reason why I said that is from when I was watching X2 play the Spider-Man, there was actually I think 2 whiffed ultimates, which could have been nerves, could have been anything, but normally in those situations, when you get Rocket down to 1, it would be super easy to get that final kill. That's the pressure that you want, right? But he missed ult, Claire turned around, and then he died. And that's the kind of situations that I was watching where I was like, this doesn't look right. And then I'm watching Ashes flail around with the Venom tentacles missing everything. It just needs more practice. It definitely has a lot of potential, though.
Yeah, well, everybody on this team, like you said, they're grown. They have the supportive coaches, and every team definitely needs support. And you know who also likes support? Team Resilience. So thank you to everybody for coming through, supporting the channel, throwing out some subs, buying some gear over at our shop. I can't remember the address off the top of my head, but you can definitely find it at teamres.org. It was teamresilience.shop. Thank you, production. We appreciate the support. I know the players appreciate their supports. Is there anything else you want to go over before we go into break?
Here's the thing, and just like us, he's leaving. He's taking a break. He's getting ready for the next set of games.
Who's in the next set of games?
We are going to be having Nightshade versus Militia, which, if I'm correct, we're going to have some pretty goofy things come out.
Yep, for sure. That's going to be starting at 8:30, which is only a couple minutes away, so we're going to take a quick break here. So we'll be back with you with that game, Nightshades versus Militia.
Attack. Oh, no. Oh, wait, Iron Man?
Wait, what? Huh?
And Hulk? Wait, what did we miss?
So they switched off of Venom Spider-Man to go Hulk Iron Man? I do like this. I like this a lot. Despite the team up being nerfed, it's still a strong composition.
Yeah, I like this, honestly, right now. The Hulk able to do a lot as well. Trying to build back up into the Hulk, unfortunately. It's going to take him a second. Heart being pushed a lot. Oh, no. Checkmate.
Oh, no.
There's 4. Again, 5 big booms. Oh, you love to see it. Well, that's the attacking side going to have to chill there for a second, and Wolverine, I don't think is going to be getting out of this.
They still have another
here we go.
3 fights. Oh, portaling in.
Whirling in, we're going to be going high ground here. Wolverine I am surprised we didn't start wailing on that Wolverine, honestly. That dude oh my goodness gracious.
Doing the ult way too early. I don't know about this one.
This is going to be rough for them. Aaron able to get a kill on that, but Venomu.
Massive.
Agamotto. Is it going to be enough, though? Hope goes down. There's only 2 members here left, and I think Militia is going to be able to hold this. I think
they do, just barely.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How did they recover from that? Also,
Yeah.
where did Panda use his ultimate?
Panda
Where did
used
the
it.
line go?
Oh, I'm trying to remember actually. Oh my goodness, because I believe I saw it. I think I did, but I have to remember. Now I'm not remembering. But let's focus on this. Now we have the Strange going to be
Opening up with the
walking
Mantis
up. Yeah, which is nice. I like this to try and keep them up. They're going to try and walk on in. Kills the Wolverine. Very nice. Focusing the correct targets with each other. Whatever your Strange is looking at, your Iron Man is also looking at. Namor forced to bubble up into the sky. Iron Man. Oh, that was a beautiful fruit ultimate.
The PRB station brought back Spacers. They have to kill this Wolverine a second time.
And there he goes. Well, your wish. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. That was. Oh, whoa! Almost off the map there. But it looks like, is Militia just going to be able to full hold this? Do we have a game 3?
I think we have a game 3 on our hands. There is not enough time to get another hold. Wait, they managed to touch Roti.
Okay, here we go. Gonna be getting onto it. Green Knight unfortunately will fall. That means it's gonna be a 5v6. Passive is popped for Sean's Wolverine. Will go down. The ultimate from Space Turtle gonna be coming on out. The clock is ticking. Agamotto comes out. Is it gonna be enough? There's that Luna Snow ult as well to try and stall as much as possible. But the health from Venomous here on the Groot, it might just be too much. They're trying left and right. We are Groot about to come out. And with just a sliver of time left, Militia takes it. We're going to Hell's Heaven for a game number 3. Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, bring it over. Bring it over. We
Ladies
sit
and
down,
gentlemen.
children. We gotta talk.
we bring it in, my children. Bring it in.
hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some news to debut to you all really, really quickly. After that very, very entertaining set of games that we just went on there, we actually have some unfortunate news. Mojangles has to forfeit due to an underlying, or not underlying, but due to another complication with your schedule. And so the winner by default for the second round of games is Militia.
Again, which letting rip the group. Oh my.
And you love to see it. Speaking of the Devil, Space Turtle from Militia going crazy in the back line right now with side of Mojangles, but here's that Storm going on in left and right. Are they going to be able to get any kills with it? No, there's Pablo. Oh, they killed Pablo!
Pablo!
But they stepped off of it for a while. Storm just goes down for free. What is happening? The moon haunts you as well. 4 kills! Oh,
It's a disaster.
oh no, 5 big booms from Bucky. No!
They have a bunch of different options.
Oh, hello. All the way up in the air, baby. Oh, the Wolverine. They're going to be over there having a fun time watching these games, which I'm excited for. We have 2 action-packed rounds tonight for you. These teams are looking fantastic. Me and you have been doing our work all these last few weeks trying to get, team names together, players, strategies, meta. The game's been changing a lot. We have a ton to go through, and I hope you guys are looking forward to tonight as well. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, and for the viewers who are unaware, we are kicking off today's games with Team Nightshade versus KC Birthright. And after that, we'll be going into Militia versus Mojangles. And Vix, if you care to remind everybody what our maps are for the day.
Yeah, of course. We have 3 beautiful maps. Our first map will be Clintar, the symbiotic surface, one of my favorite maps, a convergence map, if you guys do not know. Followed up, I believe we're going to be going over to the Spider Islands there in Tokyo 2099, a pure convoy map. And for our last map of the day, we will be going to the Antarctic Hydra base, Hell's Heaven.
Oh man, Hell's Heaven. I am not looking forward to that now. It's not a good time for either of us when we're playing ranked.
Not at all. We have a storied history with that.
Unfortunately. Now, To give a quick breakdown of the rules and format that we're going with, we are playing a best of 3, and we are using Team Captain Draft for this. For those who are unaware of it and haven't been watching any tournaments, both teams get both 2 bans and a protect in between each ban. This gives a lot of room for flexibility and for people to protect something that may be key to their strategy.
Raleigh, I believe just now we are going to be getting into game number 1, going to Clintar, the symbiotic surface. My brother, are you excited?
Absolutely. I cannot wait to get started.
Militia with a very cool team, really cool team comp here.
I mean, they're switching it up. How about we focus on Mojangles right now, who is running triple support, who just got nerfed. I'm not too sure about this one. I'm surprised by Militia's composition now. They seem to set it on the support line, but Space playing Captain America win. At least all the data that I've found says they're a support player.
I will say with Mojangles as well. Oh, Aaron actually going to be already going down on the side of the defense. That's going to make it a 5. Oh, wait, that is. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
The triple support unfortunately fell there very fast, and I think that's going to be Militia. Okay, already taking the first point, Sorrel. I'm telling you,
players,
my goats. I love it. I want to see more of it. And I think this is the perfect game to do it. He is going deep. Oh my God.
I like it.
Oh,
honestly.
wait, there we go.
Oh, he's gonna get the
BRB. Yeah, oh no. That is actually, oh, whoop.
Oh, he just locked him in with a, oh.
No, this is fine. This is completely fine. Rocket might have a lot of movement here. You see, actually, the defense, the Namor. Oh, no, Rocket's going to die just like that. No help in the back for the Rocket, unfortunately.
No support? Oh, what's going on here?
Full out attack on them already. This Namor's going crazy. The Storm ult able to pick up 3. 4 with the Storm ultimate. Feel that hurricane. And I'm sure they are feeling it. That's going to be so much distance. 2 on cart right now. Such great setup here as well. They do have a few ults on the side of basically all the ults actually up in Rocket on the side of Mojangles. So let's see how they're going to be able to use this. Assemble is happening actually there. Just oh my God, Space Turtle.
He's creating so much space.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. And here we go. Magneto. What are we going to be able to find with the Sorrel? Oh, the Namor.
Getting back into the swing of things, Militia does have 2 ultis, and they're about to build up that devastating Storm ultimate again, which letting rip the group. Oh my God.
There it is, the combo. Militia executing. Console players come out to support each other as well. I've seen so many people in the chat here to support Militia, and you love to see it. Speaking of the devil, Space Turtle from Militia going crazy in the back line right now with this Captain America ultimate. Diving in, Storm with 3.
Storm.
It's just looking... they just look fantastic. Final point here.
Ult comes out, but I don't think it even gets anybody. Things are starting to fall apart for Mojangles.
Oh my goodness, it is so hard for Mojangles here right now. Actually, hold on. Wait, they're actually doing it. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Mojangles, a little bit of a comeback here, able to stop Militia for a moment, maybe waste a little bit of their time. They still have 3 minutes on the clock to work. Exactly, take us to OT. We give us that tension. I want it so badly. And here we go again, Space Turtle in the back. Great sleep there by Mantis. Be trying to get out with the shield though. That shield breaks. Oh no! That is really unfortunate. Space Turtle dying. Groot can be walking up, has the ultimate available. Some walls as well. Getting a decent amount of health, but that gets pulled back in. Oh, but that's 2 members of Militia falling down.
I think that's fine. They're just trying to buy time here.
Oh, and there's that Groot. Oh, but the Sue in return. Oh, and now I believe they're just going to be waiting a second for Storm. Checkmate. You can see, very nice name there. Two members of Militia going down again, but is Storm going to be able to get anything here? That's 2 kills. It's going to even up the fight. Who are they going to be focusing here? They were looking for the Magneto for a moment, but this Cap needs to live. They're just going to try and beat on the Sioux right now, who will end up going down. Aaron goes down. Sean goes down on the Namor. Mag goes down. Pillar by pillar, they will be falling. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Only 3 meters left. Sean's in the back right now. Needs that ult as quick as possible on the Psylocke. Sioux ult goes out as well. Cap with the assemble going on in. Oh, I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. 3 members of Mojangle's already down a 4th. It's only... I'm sorry, Psylocke now. No.
Oh,
that
they at least
is
run it down
it.
to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly, after the dominant showing in the first point and the first convoy point after that, very strong for them to pull back for a whole almost 3.5, 4 minutes. The rank difference between these 2 squads, the average rank on Mojangles is about Platinum, while Militia is like Celestial, some Eternity players. They're putting up a good showing.
Be hard. I'm curious to see these Groot walls. We do have one a little bit back. You know, if you don't know, Groot going to be able to get so much free health from a great wall like that. We have Mojangles walking on up. Magneto here taking a lot of damage. Has the bubble now. Forced to use it. Does not want to die here too early. Sean, actually, they're able to pick up 2 kills already onto the defense of Militia. Yeah, that's
It's
too
going to take
absolutely
forever for
massive.
Groot
No,
to get
yeah.
that. I think they get first point off of that.
Wow, this is exactly what I was just saying. Are they going to be able to take it easily? And they do. Oh, Space Turtle goes down there as well. Very unfortunate. They might have to pop an ult to be able to... Yeah, there we go. They're going to have to hold it with this Mantis ult. Unfortunately, Psylocke not going to be able to get too much out of that. Now they're going to have to find their way back into this. This card needs to be stopped soon. They do have a few ults on the side of Mojangles, but here's that Storm going on in left and right. Are they going to be able to get any kills with it? No, there's the Groot ult coming in as well. Sioux pops hers. Sean going to be able to get a kill there onto the Mantis. A double kill. Now killing Storm as well. The defense is going down. This Psylocke is doing so much. Sean will eventually fall, but now Magneto able to kill. And look at this, the attack. They're just killing them one by one. What is happening now? This is insane. Militia now. We talked about Mojangles fighting their footing, and now guess what? They're going to have to do the same thing over here on Militia. Mag just about to go down, but a great shield by Sioux into the bubble. Will be able to save him. There's the infinite ammo going out as well. They're trying to play this corner right now. The cover is so massive here. Who's going to be the first one to go down from either team? Amplifier out. Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome on back over here to the caster's desk. I am Viserious, of course, joined once again by Shuvi Senpai. Apologies for the delay. My internet decided to not be fun at the moment, but we are back. I had to go restart my router and everything. So yeah, apologies for the slight technical delay there. That is on me. But yes, of course, everybody, welcome back for game number 2 of the day, set number 2, whatever you would like to call it. Be another exciting matchup, Shuvi.
Yeah, you know, you and I had this talk before. We don't know what to say either. Game or set? What is it? I don't know.
Game, set, match. Yeah. I don't know, something. Match 2, match 2 of the day. You know, it's whatever you're feeling for the day. You know what I mean? You pick a word, go with it. Whatever y'all are feeling. Y'all know what we were talking about though. But Shuvi, who's playing?
It's going to be Nightshade and Team Militia.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a fun one. I talked earlier about how I think the Pillarman and the Ayres matchup was the one that I've been waiting for quite a long time now, ever since I started watching the RRL. But I think this one is the one that I want to watch after last week specifically, because in my personal opinion, Team Nightshade and Team Militia, they have both some pretty decent performances last week. Although I have heard some things that I'm pretty sure Surreal is going to talk about with Team Militia. There was a lot of player swap-ups, if I remember correctly. So there's going to be a lot of things all over the place today. But this is the one that I did want to watch from last week. So I am going to be pretty excited about this one.
Yeah, no, I am indeed excited for it as well. Yeah, lots of player swap-ups. I'm going to be curious to see how that affects the strategy going into this for both teams. But right now, how about we go send it over to our boys back there on the analyst desk once again.
A lot of player swaps, but that was last week. Half of their roster was basically missing. And because of that, they lost against Moonlight, who is not only in the same like ranked bracket as they are, because they're both console teams, but they lost to them when there's like a difference of almost 2 divisions. Most of Moonlight's is in the diamond range, while most of Militia is like Grandmaster Celestial, High Celestial even. So them losing that was not only a major upset, but like we expect more from them.
I mean, we're looking at this. Like, all I can say is I just feel like a David versus Goliath kind of situation. Because I'm gonna go back a couple weeks, go back to last week. First couple weeks, I was standing so hard for Militia, but they've been coming up short, and now you're putting them against Nightshades. I really hope this team has done their homework because this is an uphill battle. Unbuilt
I
looking strong, Mama Joe looking strong, and then they have the rest of the team that's just backing them up. And last week's dominating performance.
gonna be real, if they do not ban Iron Fist, I do not think they can ever win a single match. One of the biggest weaknesses on console is turn speed and being able to track those kind of fast-moving melee characters, because it's so different on PC compared to console. So Unbuilt is like their personal demon. That is the ranked demon.
The three that come to mind, yeah, number one, Iron Fist has to go out the window. Take your cheaper town hall, board it up. It is not going to be in service. If it is, we've said it sometimes. If it is, Militia are frauds, and they really need to take that lesson home. Psylocke is another name. Spider-Man is another name. Like, Militia
Unfortunately,
just
the
needs to play
list
their
keeps
strength.
going.
Yeah, I know. It really does. You have the list of flyers. Like, those are the top 3 that come to mind. And like, Militia just really need to focus on their strengths. I don't know who they can ban out for on Nightshade side of things. I feel like Nightshade is going to be way more comfortable in the picks and the save. Well, what are we saying now? The bans and the saves, right? Not the
It
picks
is
and
bans and save, yeah.
bans and saves. Nightshade's going to be much more comfortable, and the pressure is all going to be on the militia. To figure it all out, man. This ban save thing is really messing with my head.
So personally, I don't like being biased or just saying anything, but through my notes, I don't know if Militia can do it. I think this might be a 2-0 series pretty cleanly. Nightshade is our clear standout best team so far. They haven't really had too much of a challenge. Even going against Strikers the other week, they played triple DPS, triple support, and looked unstoppable at that time. To be able to pull that kind of thing out, you need so much confidence and skill over other people.
And here we are with the console versus PC classic match. All of us over at Apex, we kind of know what it's like to have to deal with console players. And then controller took over the whole entire competitive scene, but that's people plugging into PC into the a controller into the PC, not console. Console kids just are mean. But here it is a different story, and Militia really, I don't want to downplay them, but if we get an upset, I'm definitely for it. I love upsets. Last match between KC Ayres and Team Pillarman was definitely upset, so hopefully they can pull it off here. Maybe we can see a game 3 again. I don't know, but I got nothing else to say. I'm ready.
It's unlikely we see a game 3, but I'm always ready for an upset. Vic, Shuvi, let's get into game 1.
We did it!
What are we doing?
Yes!
Like,
yes! The double whammy. Let's go!
Jazz hands. Yeah. Woo. Anyways, yeah, welcome back on over to the caster's desk. Let's get right on into Hell's Heaven. I don't even have anything to say over here. Let's just get right on into it.
Yeah, me neither. We've had a lot of fun in Hell's Heaven tonight. We're finally getting an absolute ton of Hell's Heaven after the lack thereof during week number 1. And we may potentially see a Johnny coming through. And by the way, with KC Ayres, by the way, for those of you guys who weren't here earlier, falling down up against Team, Pillarman, now Nightshade is the only one that has gone undefeated so far in the regular season for the RRL. Right? If they fall to Militia, which, as Sorrel said, that shouldn't happen, then nobody is going to be undefeated. But if Nightshade is able to do it, they will maintain that title so far as the sole survivors in that undefeated team. title holders. So this is going to be a pretty big one, I think, for these guys.
Yeah, no, it will be indeed. And already the Iron Fist banned out for poor Unbuilt. No Iron Fist being allowed today at all, unless your name is City Ocean. Cloak and Dagger going to be on as well over here. And let's see what we have for the saves coming into this. Surely it's going to be a save on the Human Torch, right?
Yeah, surely.
Surely.
Okay, there's the Groot. All right, that means either the Captain America or the Venom is not going to be picked, most likely. What is the save now from Team Militia? So far, it is working out right. They are doing the right bans so far. And I love the fact that we're seeing David hovering that Namor again, right? I think David on Namor has been one of the biggest things that I've seen from Team Militia. It's one of their biggest strengths. And that save is in correspondence with that. It's a perfect save for this team. And now it all comes down to what the ban is going to be. Who are you going to be targeting with this one? It will be the Adam Warlock. Oh,
that's interesting. Okay,
that's a pick.
Yeah, they just didn't.
That makes more sense. The Luna ban makes much more sense.
Pick your hero.
Yeah, no, okay. I mean,
Cryo?
yeah, I guess, yeah, no, this has to be fake. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Yeah, but okay. I hear Sorale talking about the Jeff 1v1, but I believe they already talked about it in the Discord chats earlier that they didn't want the Jeff 1v1. So I mean, this just might be Cryo ripping it. I don't know.
Snuggles could still go it after all. Hold on a second.
Oh, paying real close attention.
What is with that timer? Now it's stuck at 12 seconds. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay.
This is okay. This Turk said they were gonna do it, and I'm so happy. We're one away. Yes, they're doing it. It's Gator. They're doing it.
No way.
They said Turks in Twitch chat said they were gonna do it. Gator, go all tanks, one rocket. It's just.
And this is such an aggressive comp too. They got Thor, Venom, and the Captain America.
Dude, it's literally 5 tanks and 1 rocket. I'm so happy.
Bro, this Black Panther is gonna be so useless.
Oh, this is gonna be the biggest tickle monster, dude.
And they're so happy. In.
I saw this on TikTok the other day, and I'm so happy they're doing this. It's literally just, oh please, if they win this first fight, I'll lose my mind.
Can they actually kill the? I don't think they can kill Rocket.
It's gonna be almost nigh impossible to kill this Rocket, dude. They're probably freaking spaced out.
How dude, Space Turtle almost dead?
Because there's just Rocket has so much AoE healing.
Oh, no way, please. No. Is this how we're starting Nightshade? No! Get off that Black Panther. It is not going to work. Wolverine might not be a bad idea, but yeah, Space Turtle already swapped back, dude. Yeah, okay, this is stupid. Space Turtle has gone to the Wolverine. This is the right pick, right? This is pretty much like the only right pick. There goes the Captain America. Now you have to be a little careful because that Wolverine will rip you to shreds.
Oh, he gets rezzed and Mama Joe kills Snuggles.
Sorale's gonna have definitely a lot of words to say after this one.
I can't even commentate over this properly. Oh my god, dude, they're actually going.
Job.
So on TikTok, the stack that did this had a 100% win rate to get to GM. They played 44 games and won all 44 of them. Oh my god.
I'm seeing this in my rankings, aren't I? Well, finally, we're seeing numbers fall down. There we go. Nightshade is going to start to fall. There are some weaknesses to this composition, as we can see. They're all melee, after all, which means Namor ultimate. The Whale probably got like 4 of them or something like that. Luckily, the Rocket stays alive.
This is still okay, though.
Mama Joe does have ult. Yeah, I mean, they're fine. They got 50% on the clock. They're chilling.
Oh, I love this. I want to thank the members of Nightshade so much for playing the Gator comp in... This is just great. It's honestly working so well for them, so I'm telling you. Okay, Nap's going to be able to use the shield. Rocket healing still is coming in right now, and this Wolverine, I feel like this literally is the only thing that's doing anything.
Yeah, and there you go. Yep, there it is.
Oh my god, Shuvi. And now more ults are coming out, trying to destroy the Groot wall.
Oh.
Unbuilt will go down as well. And this is the one weak side, is that you really have no defense. Well, you have the Captain America ult for a quote-unquote defensive ultimate, but I mean, I'm still having fun watching this so far. If they do end up switching off of it, I understand. Turk Gonna be able to take down Miasmic, but is it gonna keep going right now? There's another great Wolverine ult, and oh my god, they're still not dying though. Naps, actually, I have to lie. Mama Joe goes down as well. Oh my god, Shuvi, what am I seeing here?
See, there you go, guys. Whatever works in ranked doesn't always mean that it's going to work out in competitive. Teams are a little bit too organized for that. I love to see it. Iviilitia is holding the ground pretty well. They're at 65% now and continuing to hold. Seems like Team Nightshade are going to stick with the concept, though. I do honestly appreciate that, and I respect it. Down goes Unbuild yet again. This Wolverine pick immediately swapping over. I mean, yeah, competitive teams knows exactly how to deal with strategies like this, right? Wolverine is probably going to be farming like at least 15 to 20,000 damage on that percentage HP damage alone. This character is farming, man. He is farming stats this time around for Space Turtle. Give me an attempt again from Nightshade, trying to go on in, but that Namor ultimate, he is looking for it. Rocket on the backside will almost get sniped down. Not just yet, but that means the healing isn't just there anymore. Crowd Connects goes down. Naps is about to get taken down too. Down he goes. Unbuilt using the Eye of Agamotto. There's a kill going down onto David as well as Snuggles. But the heal value just isn't there for this team. Oh, 2 sniped down for the Thor. Maybe they might get control back, but no, how do you kill? Oh, they do actually end up getting them.
They
do. They're gonna get control back. How the heck?
Oh my god, this is just lovely so far. This is beautiful. And Rocket's basically able to get an ult every single fight just due to the sheer amount of healing that he's doing.
Nope.
Like,
Nice.
it's crazy. And the damage that you get from the... This is just so stupid. I love this so much. I just, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for going this. Even if it doesn't work out for this game, I just appreciate it so much. Oh my god, Shuvi.
They're having a little fun, and quite frankly, they're definitely getting a lot of value out of this. The Wolverine getting the pick over
Rez, though,
onto
possibly?
Mama Joe. Rez is not.
No, there it is.
There we go. Finally, he's going to come back, but there's a lot of health bars already ticking down. Unbuilt's going to die too. Turk's going to fall down, and slowly but surely, everybody from Team Nightshade is going to fall.
Oh wait,
apart.
no, hold on, no,
What the
Mama
hell?
Joe.
How did that happen? Hold on a second. They still have to deal with the Wolverine, though. Remember, Wolverine can get a lot of healing off. He's going to have to back away as his passive is proc. But look at the control now going in favor of Team Nightshade. No way! There's nobody on the point! Overtime's gonna go through thanks to Space Turtle, but Noah's here! And the walls are there for good! No! No! No!
Wait, there's a portal?
Like
Invisible Woman puts up the wall as well, but yeah, Miasmic is going to be down.
No!
There's not much timer left. Oh my god, Turk gets one as well onto David. Oh my god. And here we go. Loki has to use the lamp as well. The healing's not going to be enough right now. Oh my god, they're doing it. Slowly but surely, Unbuilt's able to get one as well. Turn with another. And I think they're going to be able to just wipe the rest of this. If Rocket is up, it's so insanely... They take the first point with Gator.
Get me out, dude.
Oh yeah. This is it. This is it, baby. This is Gator.
Super Soldier Factory is a way better map to do it too, right?
Oh, this is going to be hilarious.
If they stick on the, I mean, this is a great map to do it. That Rocket Ultimate Valley is going to be huge. Groot's also going to get a lot of that, but now they're changing. Okay, guys.
Okay.
We had fun. Triple. What are they doing? No! No! 1-0. Okay. They're having a lot of fun today.
Okay. Now we're...
This is a challenge.
Unkillable Groot, yes?
Yeah, if this Groot dies at all, I mean, you got 5 people to blame. You know what I mean?
True. Actual 1v9. 1v10.
Yeah.
11? It's 11!
Oh, my God. Now they still have this Wolverine who's just a... Oh my god.
He's so confused.
Last thing you see before you get slimed in Antarctica.
Luckily,
here we go.
They do have the Loki, right? At least that counts as a damage dealer. And the Jeff.
And Jeff is a damage dealer as well, but already... Okay, no, Group just gets instant healed back to full.
The one character that can kill tanks can't kill tanks.
Yeah, okay. Miasmic has the infinite ammo as well. Unbuilt, able to get Space Turtle. There's your other damage characters, Unbuilt. Space Turtle does end up getting revived. Star-Lord out there as well.
No.
But Nightshade with 2, make it 3.
This cannot be happening, Vix. Week 4. Put it down in your notes, everybody. This is Nightshade. This is indeed Nightshade. Wow. All right, so we are already starting off to a great start from map number 1, right? Now it
Oh,
all
yeah.
comes down to Militia on whether or not they can push this. What is the weak point in this specific composition, Vix, that Team Militia can try to exploit? Good answer. All right, perfect. Let's move on.
You gotta give me a second, dude. You gotta give me a second. It's gonna be insanely hard. You have so many defensive tools here.
Yeah.
You essentially have 3 defensive ults. You have that ult that Turk is of course using right now with the Invisible Woman.
Oh.
You have Mantises. You have Loki to copy any ults you could possibly need. And look at this. Cryo able to find a pick onto the Strange. Naps as well. Just going to be zooming around right here, of course. Rocket, are we going to see Rocket go down here? Just a little bit more damage. Wait, 1, no, okay. Nab's not able to find it at the moment. That's okay. Rocket still, that was a bunch of time wasted for the Rocket, and I can't believe this, man. I can't.
Maybe Jeff's a little too hard to play, you know?
This is
if Jeff
just
was easy.
insane. Yeah,
So
Jeff needs
dumb.
to be a much easier character, of course. Oh, and here's that flanking Jeff yet again, going to be on the side, but is just going to leave right when he gets discovered. Well, not discovered, but, you know, when enough happens.
Yeah, but this
wow.
Wolverine targeting the Jeff is just not the right use of the Wolverine, right?
Loki
But they can't
kills
do
one.
anything about it. Okay.
Oh, David with 2 on the Moon Knight. There we go. 2 healers are indeed down. The res station
Mama
is
Joe?
down. Yeah, Mama Joe goes down as well. So I think this is Militia able to find a little bit of space. Turk does find one. Unbuilt goes down. Turk just trying to hold the point as much as possible. Oh, I think they hear him, though. They hear them heals. Yeah, they're hunting for him. Oh my god, Shuvi. This, like, I can't even cast this properly. This is just hilarious. I am so sorry.
Alright, well, now how do you gain control back as Team Nightshade? I think one of the biggest threats
him over.
of Team Nightshade is... yeah, that's definitely an option. The problem is now that Mama Joe pushing into the wide open area is not going to have as much value with the Groot. Obviously, these walls are going to be good disruption, but I don't think it's going to be completely splitting apart the map in its entirety, right? Here we go.
Legendary?
We are going to have Legendary, but
No!
Snipe Down is going to be miasmic. And quite frankly, let's be real here, even if they get the Legendary off, who are they really
he copied
ulting?
the
Because there's
Loki?
so
The
many...
Loki copied the Star-Lord.
No! Okay, well, that might be map 1.
Yeah, oh my god. Well, it looks like Nightshade, yeah, is able to take it back.
Okay.
And that's it. Hell's Heaven belongs to Nightshade.
All right. Okay. 1-0 for Team Nightshade. We are starting off to a meme fest from the looks of it for you and I. We got Gator. We got 105. We are seeing it all.
No, that's
Congratulations
A-Hot.
to Nightshade. Yeah.
No.
Rocket getting MVP. Okay. Is this
It's
DPS
actually
Rocket? I
that's
can
actually
see
Gahat, bro. That's go all healers, 1 tank. Gahat. Instead of Gator, it's Gahat. Go all healers, 1 tank. Gahat.
Oh, every strategist but the Rocket was dealing damage. Look at the stats. 30k healing
Yeah.
on the Rocket. Everybody else is just damage. There you go.
Okay. This
They are all playing DPS potential strategists. Maybe aside from is that Invisible Woman or Cloak and Dagger lore? I actually haven't seen it that often.
for which?
For Turk. I think that's
It's
Invisible.
Invisible Woman.
Yeah, so
That is
Sue
indeed
can also
Invisible
do damage. We know Jeff can do damage because you've shown me that. Mantis always looks for the headshot, so we definitely know that one. And Loki is Loki, so... Yeah, I mean, that's the right amount comp. Rocket, you can do a little bit, but with a comp like this, you are just right-clicking pretty much the whole time, and that's what you see.
I kind of want to send it over to the analysts already because
Yeah,
this
just go.
is just gentlemen, just take it away.
I'm already waving.
Yeah, go.
So, while our casters recover from the very goofy performance, I can reveal I did speak with Fallen a little bit before the matches began, and I did know that we were going to have some goofy stuff like this happen. So, this is entirely within my expectations. And as strong as the compositions looked at times, I will say, they have counters, they're not that strong. Please don't try to replicate this in your ranked games. Please. You will get rolled and you will get angry. Now,
I'm
look,
just gonna-
instead of a...
I'm just gonna sit here, wave my hands, because I don't know what else to do after that. Like we went Gator and Gahoot or Goat. Like
Oh god, Goats is back.
God. Vixen yelled in my ear. Like I like we were you. I,
Honestly, there isn't too much to say about this game. Instead, how about let's talk about how to destroy these things if they happen to you. If you
honestly,
run into Gator,
if I
oh, go
can,
ahead.
because of these teams, right? The very first thing that I do want to see Militia do leading up is, they could probably do something silly like this again because, well, they just did it. But maybe they should try banning Groot.
I mean, Mama Joe is a really good Groot, and
I
if they don't
understand
play
that they
Groot,
got the
then
Groot save, but like,
good ban him first round. But if you do that, then you give Unbuilt Iron Fist, and they'll probably play all healers one Iron Fist, which honestly is way more threatening.
I'm just going back to this, man. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave.
All right, let's have a really quick breakdown on how to destroy this if it happens in your lobby. So, for all tanks and one healer, they do not have as many defensive ultimates as they would in a normal composition. Play things like Storm, Bucky, things with cleave damage and that can build up their ultimates quickly so that you can take down these tanks. Other options, if you are proficient with it, is dive characters, kill the rocket, the rest die.
I'm sorry. For those of you who are just here listening to us yap, Turk, one of the members of Nightshade, just said, "What's next, casters?" Like asking us what build do they play next. That's some ego. Wow.
I mean, I hate to say it, but they have the right for it, at least for this set. Actually, no, for most sets, let's be real. They haven't been challenged yet.
They're the last undefeated team here in the Resilient Rival League, and my God, are they earning it?
Absolutely. We won't go into how to beat Kahat because honestly, that was just pure ridiculousness. Give me 1 second as we check on our players, and we might just honestly send it into game 2 immediately and see what ridiculousness they come up with next.
Well, while they are getting set up for the next match, I'm going to just go ahead and, again, teamresilience.shop. You can get some gear like this hoodie, the person behind me hoodie. You get shop pay as an option to divide up the payments. $100 gets you free shipping here in the United States. You can sub if you want to continue to support this, because if this ridiculousness continues, we need somebody who's going to be able to come join and put Nightshades in their place. So please support the stream. Sign up if we ever do this again for the Resilient Rivals, because this is getting out of hand, and I love it. I would love to do more. So your support goes a long way.
Absolutely. And we just got the ready check from all of our players. We're going to be sending it right into game 2. Let's see what chaos ensues.
Okay, never mind. Okay, wait, you only get to see us for half a second. Sorry about that.
I got my wave in.
Yeah, you got your wave in.
Seemed half dead. It was there.
Yeah, only half of your wave in before. Yeah, we're gonna get right on into game number 2. And by the time you guys are seeing this, I'm sure you've seen what was asked in chat of what they wanted me to go next. But I said goats. Do you think we're gonna get actual goats?
I don't think so. I think this is a map where something like goats can actually get punished pretty easily, right? Especially if you're on the attacking side, it can be a little bit difficult because once you push the convoy out pretty far, a lot of vanguards do not have that much mobility. It's going to take forever to get back there, and if a single vanguard is typically isolated against the standard comp, they will get ripped to shreds. Right, so it's going to be one of those situations where they're going to have to spend a lot of time regrouping, trying to go back again to the convoy. If they want to lose this map, then that's a possibility. Otherwise, I think it might be a little bit more standard. One of our production, I know, hopefully the players aren't going to hear this later down the road too, because they're going to be focusing on the game. Somebody said one Iron Fist all healers would be pretty scary to watch.
Yeah,
but
that
I don't
would
know
be
if that's
going
to be valid, because it might just get banned.
Now, of course, goats time, buddy. Go all tanks and supports, baby. The classic.
Oh god, the spread on that. What do you think would be a good spread? Is it 3-0-3 or is it going to be 4-0-2? Or you could even do 2-0-4. I'm not sure. What do you think would be the good even spread on this? We do
1-1,
see
1-1, 1-1.
Yeah, surely that we got enough rolls for that one.
I mean, one dive tank, one main tank, or one off tank, one main DPS, one flex DPS, one main healer, one flex healer. There you go.
Yeah, but they're all vanguards and strategists.
Oh, this guy doesn't know about his sub rules yet because he's only 2 weeks into the hero shooter genre.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We gotta educate this boy, Surreal.
Okay, I gotta learn.
But, anyways, let's see it. There's no. I'll count it. Nah.
Oh my God! Are we seeing Mama Joe strategist?
For it? Unless
No
it's
way.
just her. We get the Fantastic Four, actually.
Oh
no, wait, we are.
Oh.
If I saw this, like, waiting room right here, I'd start crying. Like, you know, like, if I saw that in my game, I think I might actually... I think I might start tweaking. I will not lie to you.
I think David is gonna cry the moment he sees this comp. Like, who is he supposed to snipe?
Bro.
He's gonna get counter-sniped trying to throw spears.
I just... Okay. Hawkeye, Reed, Magic, Black Panther, Widow, and Invisible Woman.
I mean, let's be real here, right? You see this comp, Venom, Spider-Man, Captain America, like, that's it. It's a done deal, right? You just dive the entire backline, kill Turk, it's actually over. Because this team comp will actually die the moment...
What is this? There's no... Okay, I was about to be so angry, and Surreal knows why. I thought I was about to see an only explosive arrow Hawkeye. Oh my God, Naps with a disgusting kill on the Space Turtle there. This is just... Okay. Cryo also with a kill there as well onto Snuggles. And I honestly, I've lost the plot, Shumi.
Yeah, this is like one of those OVAs where just nothing makes sense anymore. Mama Joe will get taken down, but that is a Hawkeye will be able to join relatively quickly. Snipe down onto Space Turtle. Atari's also going to fall down. A couple of these players are falling pretty early, but the thing is, both the Magic and the Hawkeye can rejoin the fight relatively fast. It's not like this corner right here, right around the bend, is going to be pretty hard to defend. The Hawkeye. Hop in. Oh wait, now that I think about it, Naps also gets the team up ability as well, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Naps. Yeah, exactly. So it does end up working out. They do have... Oh my
How do you deal with this?
Yeah, here we go. Turk has to back on up. Unfortunately, Magic able to find one. Atari, I should say. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment. Maybe pushing around the corner though. Let's see. Cryo was able to hold this just so well with the healing. And the DPS that's coming back is just wonderful. Miasmic ends up going down. Plasma first, of course, out there from Naps. And just the...
He can't move, dude.
That is just disgusting here at the moment. Oh my God, David. Oh God. Miasmic forced on him. Oh God. Okay, yeah, they're trying to swap it around right now. Cryo, unfortunately, might go down here soon. Oh, okay, here's the Venom. Might actually have to ult. There it is. They need to stay in this fight as long as possible. Fantastic as well. All right. Gonna have to with it though. Naps does end up falling. Militia is pushing Shuvie.
Okay. Yeah, see, there it is. As I said, you go Venom, you go anything that can genuinely just dive the backline and stay alive. The focus gets all thrown all over the place. You can't really look at the people that is going to start ransacking you in a few seconds here. That's how you deal with it, right? We don't need Surreal to give us a lesson on how to deal with that anymore. Because the answer is just
gonna get
clearly in plain view. There's a kill onto Nap. Space Turtle. Oh, he gets the health pack. Is he going to be able to get out is a question. Wolverine's pretty good at killing Vanguards, but when they're jumping around all over the place, it's a little bit annoying. But Spider Islands allows you to get the... Oh, wait a second. Dark Child is activated. Are the kills going to come through? No. Invisible Woman. 2 Ultimate will activate, and this Magic Ultimate is going pretty much nowhere.
I want to see some more right clicks, honestly, right now, so Magic can be able to stay in this fight. And the empowered shift right click is just disgusting. And I'm able to do a whole lot of work here, serving vibes, going crazy. Unbuilt trying to get anything here, has to get the health pack first, though, is the big thing. Cryo as well, able to find one on Snuggles. Irvin. Oh my god, wait, they have their healer up. Burke is indeed up. Mama Joe here, getting another. And oh my god, it looks like Nightshade. Dude, Nightshade's coming back!
What the heck, man? It looks so good for a second. But, oh man, because of the fact that the checkpoint is right there, Servant wasn't able to completely deny the backline from focusing on the people starting to ransack in just a few moments, right? That's the strategy behind Team Militia, and then Space Turtle needs to be a lot more effective with this. Now, it is triple strategists for Team Militia. I do like this, right? You got to deal with the damage coming through somehow, and you have to deal with the dive potential coming from Team Nightshade. So this is technically the right call. They're slightly lacking in damage, which is going to be made up by the low health bars. Yeah, it is. 3 seconds left now for Team Militia. They have the overtime ticking. Nightshade is still holding strong. Cryo, I think, is right on top. He was bouncing just now for a moment, too. So Space Turtle... Oh,
wait, they did...
No. What? Bro, it's cooked. It's 2-0! No! No! They got all the points!
Well, Nightshade looking to only push it a little bit. Okay. Well, looks like Nightshade is just, at the cusp of victory here. And I
think we may have ourselves a long repo session tonight, you and I.
That's great. Okay.
After this one, we have a lot of time left in the evening before we have to go to sleep for tomorrow. My goodness, Nightshade.
Give me that whole Fantastic Four. Hold on. Wait, please tell me we get all of it.
Got one.
I would.
No, they're not going for it.
Get ready.
This is just insanity, though. Mama Joe now over onto the Mantis, Shuvi. This...
I mean, they're both
I just want to talk to everybody in
Mantis.
chat that I'm just flabbergasted. So you guys, please excuse me. I'm not lost. I'm simply trying to find my way. It's not lost. Just trying to find my way. But
we are misguided at this point.
Let's see how Nightshade's gonna do this as they roll on out of spawn. Naps gonna be just sharking on through onto the high ground at the moment. There is to see Cryo as well on this Johnny. We're gonna get to see the backline eyes to the ground Johnny, because I would absolutely go for that. Might have to go into the air to fight that storm at some point though. Gonna be getting some decent fire going as well in the back. Maybe not that little baby line. I don't
know.
Oh. Servant, unfortunately, going to go down, but Unbuilt will go down in return. And Jeff, the Land Shark, with the Glock. That's currently at the moment. He got a switch on that thing. That is just going to be crazy. Cryo almost going down there on the Johnny.
He's
Great job here.
Fire.
Okay. Space Turtle as well. Now on the Doctor Strange instead of Cap. I think this is a great pick. Curious to see how Space Turtle's actually going to be playing this, because it's going to be really rough. 3 minutes left for them to push it just basically till the end of the first point. This ult only halfway up for Johnny. Dirk on the Storm as well. Forgot to say, oh god. Now Turk, actually ends up finding my Asmic. Turtle as well going to be found. And
it's an early evening for us, you and I.
Yeah. And that's it, guys. That was Nightshade 2-0.
That's probably the most anticlimactic end to a series I've ever seen the entire 3 weeks I've casted.
Yeah, that was a little,
Congratulations!
Yay!
Woo, let's go!
Undefeated!
Yay! Yeah, undefeated!
That was just rough. That was...
The delayed stream just ended round 1. Bro, I can't.
Yeah. Well, that was, man, yeah, I don't even know, Shubi.
Militia, I'll see you guys next week.
I don't know,
I
man.
think the stats pretty much say everything. Actually, does it?
The stats say that we were everywhere this game.
Yeah. I don't know. Can we hover over the characters, each one of the players on the side of, what is it? On the side of Nightshade played? Is this a screenshot or no? I don't think this is a screenshot. Right? This might be the end of the game screen. Is that?
I'm just still.
No. All right.
Wow.
It's probably just a spectate thing. Unfortunate. All right. Well,
How about we?
does it.
Yeah, how about we just send it over to the analyst for this?
Well,
Because,
you guys have fun with this. It's a
yeah,
heyday.
I need to see the analysis, gentlemen. Go for it.
What even is the analysis?
Hey, welcome back. Unfortunately, there is only one bit of analysis available for this, and it is a very big skill gap.
I hate to say it, but
It's
but
this is what
I hate to
happens
say
when.
it.
Oh, go ahead.
I hate to say it, but PC diff
Could be, yeah.
could be.
I mean, Militia has not had the best showing so far, and it kind of feels like that.
Like their passion for being on console is admirable, but like I don't know if it's a PC versus console thing, if it's a skill diff, game sense, whatever. But yeah, that was we thought last week's dominant showing for Nightshade was something, but this is like, you know, again, why do I even have this, you know?
To be fair, I don't think you ever need that whenever Nightshade is playing, because I don't know what to expect from them. They pull out very wacky things, and it just works because they are that much better than their opponents, unfortunately.
Yeah, we started the Resilient Rivals League because we had an esports competitor come to us and they wanted to see what this game could turn out in terms of, you know, talent, and you know, it's showing. There is, you know, no doubt Nightshades. They might as well just change it to the meme team based on this play too, going from Gator to I don't somebody Gahat, yeah.
God, yeah.
God damn. To whatever that just was. I think they wanted to try to play the Fantastic Four as well, but Thing got banned. They banned Thing, and it's just
I'm surprised Unbuilt didn't play Iron Man and just have all three flyers. But, you know, maybe next time.
like I'm glad that we finally got to see the Human Torch.
Yes, but not in a context that would have been relevant.
I know.
This was Human Torch with, like, bullying. He didn't really have too much of an impact. He was just there. He was a spectator like us.
Yeah, you know, he's just throwing around some heat. I mean, well, welcome to the RRL, where some shit happens. Excuse my language. You know what's also fire? This sweater. I'm very warm. I like really though. There's not much to say here. You know, when you're playing on a controller, you got to lock in your sensitivity, and I don't know if that's something that Militia can do. Like, there's really not a lot to take away from this game other than say it happened.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
GG's.
clear issues that happened. I think I know exactly why they played so many flyers. One of the issues that I was watching from Militia's POV, not only this week but last week as well, is it's very difficult for them to aim upwards and turn. So having to go up to a flyer and then look back down when they're playing these extreme elevation levels is like really, really hard. So it's just it's kind of abusing the limitations of console.
Like, we had a Namor pick there. I thought that that's a smart way to handle some things. Surfing vibes, you know, picking Bucky. I feel like the team Militia has some, you know, game knowledge that definitely can pay dividends. Again, like you said earlier, and I don't mean to dishearten Militia by saying this, but yeah, skill diff definitely happened here, and you know, hopefully they can take what happened and go to the drawing board and kind of re relook at things, for lack of better
I don't
words.
I don't
If
know if
there's
there's anything
anything.
to take
Yeah.
away from this game. Playing against Nightshade and trying to dive into this for like what could we have done different is like looking for something that you are not going to use again unless you play Nightshades again. They pull out strange things almost every other week. They goof around in a lot of their drafts, and the only thing to say is improve your own gameplay first, and the map knowledge and gameplay knowledge that comes from it will prepare you better for next time.
You know,
Don't let this dishearten you too much, though.
you know, next week, I hope that we can, you know, give a little bit of silver lining. Militia does not have to play Nightshades next week. But tomorrow we do have Mojangles versus KC Birthright starting things off at 7 o'clock, and then our 8:30 game is KC Strikers versus Moonlights. So hopefully we have different kinds of games that we did today. We had an upset, and then we just had whatever that was.
Hey, yeah, I do think tomorrow's games are going to be much more interesting and much closer. I'm not so sure about the Strikers and Moonlights one, but Moonlights have surprised us before. Who knows? Maybe they can pull off another miracle. But the first game with Mojangles and Birthright should be very interesting way to start off our day.
I'm at a loss of words. All I can say is thank you everybody again for supporting the stream, supporting these teams, because there's only going to be one winner. There's only one prize available, and that has to go to the team that wins it all. Remember, this is 11 weeks, correct me if I'm wrong, of play. We got 7 weeks of regular season, so this is week 4. We have 3 more weeks of this before we get into the playoffs. So, strap in. We got a lot more to go through.
We do. It is 10 weeks, not 11, but it's close enough. Hopefully, we will see a lot of things change. Soon, we are actually going to be seeing the change with Season 2 coming out, and that might dramatically change how a lot of these teams play. So, only the future will tell us. I have nothing else left. Do we have anything left for our casters or anything like that, or even an ad that we haven't been able to play so far?
I don't know. All of that is on the production side. I'm ready to sign off. I know we got to let Shuvi and Vix have a chance to say goodnight, so I'm going to start waiting.
All right. Well, let's bring us back to Shuvi and Vix, say our goodbyes, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Have a wonderful night.
Well, as y'all can see, I'm a bit slumped back in my chair, but that's just because we are done for the evening. I want to thank everybody, of course, for coming out, as always, to the RRL. Another fantastic day of Saturday games. And, of course, tomorrow, do not be afraid to catch us once again, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, for some more action as our analysts talk about. But, yeah, Shuvi, any closing thoughts from you?
No, not at all. I got to see some really fun strats today. And that's very lenient fun, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But we did get to manage to see a map number 3 today, so that was a really fun thing as well. Really excited about tomorrow's matches, and we will be back for that. So make sure you guys keep that timer on, because we will definitely be back.
Yeah, of course. And, yeah, that's going to be it for us here today on the Caster's Desk and the RRL overall. Thank you all once again, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Night, everybody.
Bye.
Hi guys, my name is Lovelier and I'm a content creator for Team Resilience. The best way to show off my resilience is with my favorite product, the Dear Person Behind Me hoodie. I love this hoodie so much, from the way that it fits to the color. My favorite thing about this hoodie is the message on the back. You never know what somebody is going through and you never know who's going to read it. So it means a lot to me that I could just spread a little bit of positivity just by wearing a hoodie. I wear this hoodie so much that it's not even white anymore. If you want to match me and get the same hoodie, you can use my code Lovelier at checkout. And don't forget, orders over $100 is free on shipping.